Welcome to the Bobby Kudo Show, where we dive into the fascinating world of human experiences and excellence. With special guests, real-life anecdotes, and thought-provoking discussions. Get ready to unlock and tap into your absolute potential with your host, manifestation coach, Bobby Kudo.
Every time I plug this shit in, it does a firmware update, and then it does a firmware update, and nothing fucking works, bro. It's so frustrating to me. I apologize if you're hearing my words for the first time and I'm dropping F, but it's been that kind of day, bro. You know what I mean? So I was so let me start from the beginning. So I again got up first thing this morning, got here about 8 o'clock in the morning, set up. I love this setup here. Thank you, Nick Ozug, for having us. It's a pleasure to be here.
Yeah.
And I take the time because this is, like I said, my favorite setup. And it's really nice. You know, the background is always awesome. Get 8 o'clock. I do all the equipment about 2 o'clock in the afternoon. I called you like, hey, I'm gonna come get you. It was bad.
It was
so,
bad.
I mean, I have 4-wheel drive. It took me a minute to get home. I change up and I call you. I'm like, hey, I'm gonna finish up and I'm gonna come pick you up.
Mm-hmm.
So, dude, I get my stuff together. I go out to my truck and I look, and there's this massive Penske truck parked right like in the middle of the road. There's nobody. Nobody's getting around this thing. And it's one of these carty furniture deliveries. You know what I mean? Like, so they rent these trucks. And I'm sitting there waiting. Obviously, time is of the essence, right? I got to be here.
At this point,
I got to pick you up. You know what I mean? We try to get a bite to eat so we can get here. And nothing. So, dude, I start laying on the horn. Like, you know, it always starts. Beep, a little beep.
Yeah.
By the time I was done, dude, I was like, wow. And then
He was just like, yo.
Dude,
yo. Guys, he was just like this.
Still nothing, dude. Hey, still nothing. And then, so now I open my door, and I'm like, yo, let's go. I gotta go. Eventually, these two guys, dude, like, so frustrating, brother, with no sense of urgency. They literally walk down the stairs. They go to the back of the truck. They get in the truck, dude. And I'm like, you guys not going to move the truck? He's like, no, we got more furniture to move.
That's crazy.
So I said, so you're going to block the road? I said, so if there's an ambulance that comes down the road right now, what are you guys going to do? What are you guys going to do? Like, you just decided you're going to block the road. And dude, I know it sucks, bro. Like, you're delivering furniture on a Saturday, but you should have made better life choices, okay? It's not my fault. It's not my fault you're delivering furniture on a Saturday. And the fact that you're just going to park in the middle of the road, dude, and just stop traffic altogether. Dude, I had to drive all the way down the one way. I had to take a right out of my driveway and do a one-way all the way down. Dude, at that point, I can't fight anymore, right? Because I got to get here. I got to go pick you up, dude. Like, the fight is over. I lose. You know what I mean? I got to get out of there. But the idea that anybody would just, with no sense, I get it. There's nowhere to park. But that's the problem. So you do parking bans, and then there's no plowing. Like, there's nobody moving snow around. What's the point?
Did you hear there was an accident on the Braga Bridge?
I did hear that. Is this the this is Forever Reporter, Mike Sylvia, Forever Reporter. Yeah, can we play that for the audience? Check it out. This is the Braga Bridge. Check it out.
Ready?
Yeah, go for it, buddy. God damn.
Look at that. It's crazy.
Wow. It was slippery, though, dude. It wasn't even, you know what I mean? It was like you weren't expecting it. You know, my truck's really good in the snow. It really is. And I have new tires. Like, I have great tires. And I was coming down, dude. I hit the brakes, dude. And ABS. You know what I mean? It's like it's wicked slippery.
You were showing me that in the car. I remember that.
So, I made it, bro. I made it here. And you know what? It's just, I got to be honest with you, brother. This has been a week. This has been, like, I'm glad to be here today because I really want to talk about
it's been a wild week. I'm not going to lie, I was there to witness it with you, too.
Right, dude?
Yeah.
The whole week. It was
me
and you, bro.
The whole week has been crazy.
It was me and you, buddy.
Yeah.
You saw every single crazy...
And it's like, it's very, like...
Can I ask you a question?
What?
You witness it all. So you see, like, a lot of people that listen to the show, they only know Bobby from the show, right?
Yeah. And at first, I thought people were overreacting, if I'm going to be real with you. And with what I witnessed, that was kind of like bullshit. Like, absolute, like, bullshit. Like, there was no reason for that.
I was shocked.
Yeah, I was shocked with you, brother.
Yeah.
Because I was actually kind of excited for everything that happened, bro. I'm not going to lie to you, bro.
Yeah, me too, man. Like,
it's bullshit.
You know what I mean? Like, we were there.
Yeah.
But, you know, Brewhouse Brew, like, bomb. The Brewhouse
I'm about to go get another one.
Dude, this is amazing.
I'm about to get another one.
It's like crack.
Hey, really?
Put crack in the cup.
Ready? I already finished.
Oh, you did finish yours. Done.
I already finished.
So, you know, that was completely unexpected. But then other things are happening, right? Not like I don't even realize what's happening in the background with certain people and certain things, and people are like, hey, somebody's calling me, and this guy's calling me, and somebody's talking, and I just want to clear something right now. I do this show for the community because I feel like I'm helping.
Yeah.
I feel like this is a voice for anyone that wants to come here. The whole thing with the politicians, that was, really something outside of what the show normally is, right? The show is struggle to success. That's what the basis of the show is, right? That's the, you know what I mean? Like personal excellence is the ultimate rebellion. I can't say that enough. But somehow people, right? Let's just say people that don't have or lack of talent, right? They don't know how to create anything. All they know how to do is make noise, right? And the problem is they only want money. They do this because they want money. Mm-hmm. See, the reason why this show is so successful and the reason why people enjoy it so much is, you know why, bro? It's not because of me. It's because they see how genuine it is. They see because I'm doing this because it's not about the money that I'm doing this. I'm not doing this for the money, dude. I'm literally doing this to connect people. Yeah. I want to be the connector. I want to sit down and expose the things that we take for granted, the things that we don't really look at. You know what? I would really love to just move on from all this. You know what I mean? Because it's not who I am. Frankly, I have always been a podcast. That's always been my dream. Like I've been doing this for over 12 years, bro. This is what I do. This is what I love to do. And then I allowed myself, again, it's a quick story. I worked at Comcast for a long time. I was a manager there.
Yeah.
And I remember when I loved my job there. I started as a technician, and then I worked my way up. I was a technical coach. So my job was training everybody. I got the opportunity, all the new hires, even like refresher training. I was developing training. I loved that job. The idea that every day I was coming to work and I was shaping minds of younger guys, you know what I mean? Guys coming in for the first time, and I'm going like, hey, this is how we do this, you know what I mean? Like a brotherhood, a legitimate brotherhood.
Yeah.
And as time went on, obviously, management is always progression, right? They always want you to move up. They always want you to move up. But you know what? That's not always the best thing, right? And so I was convinced into taking like a supervisor role, right? Going into a supervisor role. And then when I did that, it was against my better judgment. My gut was like, Bobby, you're happy where you are. Like, this is a great job. You have so much impact on what you're doing. Why take it for the money, right? Because it's all about the money, right? So reluctantly,
if it ain't about the money.
I take the job, bro.
You need your money.
I take the job, and I was miserable, bro. I was miserable. I hated it. It was babysitting. It was taking care of like everybody's problems. My job went from solutions to problems. And I was so unhappy. And I remember saying to myself, man, I will never allow anybody to dictate my future, right? To make me think, oh, hey, this is a great opportunity for you. Look, if I don't feel it's a great opportunity, it's not a great opportunity. With that said, I'm getting somewhere with this. Recently, people talk to me, and they present these opportunities, and I'm like, wow, this is amazing. This could be. Again, Jody, you've been on the show long enough to hear me say it. Like my dream as a child was the radio, right? Like I watched Raul Benavides, and I was sitting on the guy's lap, and I'm like, oh my God, this is amazing. I want to do this for the rest. Like I knew when I was a child that I wanted that, and so when we were sitting there, when we were sitting in that studio, I know. Look, it's a shithole. Like if anybody's ever been there, it's dirty, it's old.
Yeah.
When you walk
There's nothing new there.
When you walk in the door, it smells like old people. It literally smells like old people. Not even mothballs.
No. It smells like you know those what's it called? Those high rises. And when you walk into
like assisted living, like that. Yeah, it's got that smell.
Yeah.
And so, but again, I'm not throwing any hate, but I'm just saying
I don't give a fuck.
I looked beyond all that. Like I was looking beyond that because I said to myself, oh wow, here's an opportunity to maybe change the trajectory of this radio station, right? Maybe because they're not doing good. They're at there's no ratings. I think it's 0.1. I checked the Nielsen ratings. They have a 0.1 share. I think what's less than a 0.1 share? What's less than that?
Wait, what?
What's less than a 0.1 share?
I have no idea.
0?
Yeah.
0.0, right?
Yeah.
So they have a 0.1 share in the market, the Nielsen ratings. I Googled it. So I'm thinking to myself, wow, this is a great opportunity because you can measure. If I'm coming in over here, then we can measure. But again, I was only under the impression that I was just going to kind of temporarily sit in real quick and just kind of get used to it.
Yeah,
Like
yeah.
I thought I was going to just be a mix of what was already happening there. I had no idea the other workings. Like I don't know the people that own that place. I don't know the people that are on that radio station. I just know that my experience as a citizen, as a listener of that radio station, even in the past, was very frustrating. It was very frustrating to listen to that radio station because everything was one-sided. And I always remember saying to myself, like, are they ever going to, like, do we...
And I didn't realize that, like, and I'm gonna be real, like, and you know me, you've seen my like my opinions and all thing like that, you know, like I'm very like, you know, I differentiate on both sides, you know, I lean on both sides.
Yeah, me too,
you
bro.
know?
Yeah.
And and when I just seen that, bro, I was just like, yo, that's not right. Like even if someone's wrong on your platform, who cares?
I know, bro.
Who cares, man? It's their opinion.
Yeah.
It's
You know,
America. This is America. You shouldn't be able to do it. Our founding fathers will literally be turning in their graves right now if
know.
they seen what's going on right now.
Yeah.
We don't have our Second Amendment
Yeah.
as Americans. Like, come on, dude.
Yeah.
We got to get a license to bear arms. That's crazy. That's our right. That's wild.
It is all right, but I agree that there needs to be some type of monitoring for that. Like
Yeah,
I'm okay. Like the license thing, I'm not against it. What I don't appreciate, I know we're kind of shifting a little bit. What I don't appreciate is registering guns. Like I think the gun registration is a problem because I have to register my gun. In other words, I should have as many guns as I want. It's none of your business.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I can have as many guns as I want. Once you register a gun, now they're tracking it. They're tracing it. They know what you have. They know. Like, to me, that's too deep. But the licensing, I think it's a good idea, Jody, only because somebody like me, bro, I would die to save you. I would die to save you. Like, I'm that person. If I ever had to brandish my firearm, it would only be under circumstances
If it's
of
life
dire
and death.
dire
Yeah.
circumstances. If
Life
I'm pulling
or
out my
death.
gun, I'm shooting somebody. Like, there's
Yeah.
no way I'm going to pull out my gun for no reason.
Yeah, that's what they teach you. That's what they teach you.
And that's what it takes. You know what I mean? I have to think like, oh my God, I have to save somebody's life. Like that's what it would take.
Yeah.
But with that said, so I don't mind that I got to go in and have a conversation with the police officer. Like, I don't know that he has the right to deny me the license, but at least to sit and have a conversation to say,
Are you mentally
yeah,
okay?
this guy's
you know?
okay, right? Like if he asks me a question and I don't answer that question
Correctly.
appropriately, I don't know about there's a correct answer, but more like appropriately. Like you can usually tell.
Yeah.
But then again, you get into gray area. The Second Amendment guys are going crazy right now. You get into a gray area, Jody, because it's up to the police officer's discretion. Right?
And that's kind of like crazy.
Yes. So it's one of those gray areas, brother. Like, what do you do? Like, what do you do? But for me, I don't mind that if we could somehow just keep track of.
But I feel like if we all have something, no one will be robbing people, robbing things, robbing this. I feel like there'd be less crime.
Yeah.
You know?
A lot of it's narrative, bro. You know, like for example, if you go to a bank, there's an armed security guard at the bank, right?
Yeah, always.
To protect the money, right?
Yep.
Because the money's important.
Yep.
How about our kids?
Yeah. I mean, there is school resource officers.
Yeah, but they're not allowed to carry firearms. Like
No, yes they are. I swear to God, I think I've seen my school. I don't quote me. Don't quote me.
Yeah, I was under the
But
I
I'm
was
just
under
saying.
the impression that police officers they were not allowed.
I
I know that I can't carry a gun on school grounds. The law clearly.
Yeah, but I think school resource officers can. I don't quote me.
Yeah.
Don't quote me. But I think they.
Jody, you
can.
don't think teachers should be able to carry?
Oh, I think they should, but then again, discretionally, because some teachers, like in our school system, are weirdos.
Yeah,
You know
to
what
the
I'm
point though, you'd go through the course, right? You go through the
Yeah,
training.
yeah.
Like, I'd say it's like an annual kind of thing.
Yeah.
To your point, what you just made was, if we all had guns, everybody'd be safe.
Yeah.
I think if
if
teachers had an ability to protect themselves,
if these mass shooters, right, were to go into a school knowing that, they obviously know it's a suicide mission either way. You feel me? So like, I feel like there'd be less of that too. You feel me?
Right.
Because
right.
like it's such a they realize, oh, it's such an easy target. You feel me?
Dude, all these shooters get shot, right? None of them make it.
Yeah.
Right? I mean,
they usually
have
kill
there been-
themselves. They usually kill themselves.
Or
Or get killed.
they get shot, right?
Yeah.
So do you think they go into this? I mean, God, this is a crazy question to ask, but do you think it's like they're going to get out? Do you think they're going to go in and they're going to get out? Like, or it's like a suicide mission?
I think it's just
you
a
know what I mean?
suicide mission,
Right?
just to prove a point
Right.
of something. I don't
So
know.
again, I think guns
or
are.
or it could just be mental health.
Yeah, guns are important, bro. They are. They're important. I think it's part of our society. I think if we didn't have guns, I think our lives would be much, much different, especially with the government and the government overreach that is constantly happening.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, I don't know, but I feel like like that's stuff like that is important. But back to the story. Yeah, man. The WSAR stuff. Honestly.
Yeah, I'm done with it. Like I don't want to. This is it. I don't want to talk about it anymore. I'm done with it. It's just something in my past. And the reason I wanted to bring it up today for one last time is I just want people to know it was a very important lesson. Like, because I always say, dude, there's never mistakes. These happen, especially at this point in my life. I do things that are just and true. Like, I'm doing things that I think are the right things to do, and that'll better not only myself but the people around me.
Yeah.
So, that was my intent in this. It didn't work out. No hard feelings, and I'm moving on, dude. Like, it's good.
It's all you can do, man.
You know what? And frankly, dude, I don't need them.
Yeah.
I mean, seriously, bro. They need me a lot more than I need them. That's the truth. You know what I mean? And I'm not saying that like
cockily,
conceited. I'm not being conceited in any way, shape, or form. But I'm just saying like what I have here.
That's just how confident you are in this show.
You know what, dude? Nobody tells me what to say.
Yeah.
Nobody controls my narrative here.
Yeah.
Like I come in here, I sit down, we go through this, dude, and I do what I want. Like I always have a great idea, the things that I want to talk about, the things I want to bring up. But at the end of the day, dude, nobody tells me what to say. And when you go to radio, dude, radio is that. Radio is, hey, don't say this, don't say that. The 7 deadly words. Like it's very scripted. And then to have to work with a clock, right? Like, hey, every 20 minutes, and then now you have 7 minutes of commercials, and I don't even want to work with that, dude. So this is where I want to be. This is all I'm going to do. If anything else, what I would like to do is I love these live casts. I love doing these 4 live casts a month, right? So we do the 4 live casts throughout the month, and I want to go to different locations. I want, bring in different guests, different people. And I want to continue to do these along with the weekly podcast. You know what I mean? So just a heads up, I have confirmed Manny Silva will be in studio Thursday. He's going to be our live cast guest for Thursday.
Nice.
So
nice.
Yeah, man, listen, let's talk about it.
Okay.
Episode 1, dude. February episode 1 was like off the hook.
Oh my goodness.
Are you kidding, dude?
Yeah.
If you haven't had a chance,
yeah,
dude. If you haven't had a chance, folks, if you haven't had a chance to watch that one yet, you don't know what you're missing. You have to go over there.
That was a good episode.
Yeah.
Blue
Bryce,
Chew.
Yeah, Blue Chew. Bryce Barry was in the house. It was just, dude, the energy.
He's a good dude, man. I've known him for quite some time now. And he's a.
Can I tell you something?
What?
I've known Bryce, but we've never spent time like that with him, right? And Bryce has always been a very quiet individual around me. Like dude, we sat down for your birthday, we ate, and he's always been kind of like, he doesn't say much. You know what I mean? He's a man of few words. But on the episode, dude, he was. Yeah,
he lets it out.
I saw a side of him that I'm like, all right, this is my boy right
he's
there.
Cool,
yeah,
man. He's cool. He's
awesome.
wicked cool. He's a cool cat.
Yeah.
But oh, dude, all these comments are funny, man. Dude, Loco says, Dave says you can't go on air.
What do you got? You want to read some of those off? Can everybody see those? You can put them on the screen. See at the top, it says show comments on the stage.
Oh yeah.
Click on that. Yeah. Right there, and then everybody can kind of see them, unless
all
you
right.
want to share them all. What's up, Jay Cavallo? Welcome to the show, buddy. So we got Loco here. Loco's in the house. Loco, you should have came down, brother. Are you upstairs?
Yeah.
Who else we got in here? Josh. Josh is always. Josh, thank you, man. Josh, I can't thank you enough, brother. Like, you're always there, man. I really appreciate you, brother. And one day you should get in. You should get in here, sit down. I know you got a voice. I know you got something to say.
Yeah, man. A lot of people, honestly, a lot of people would be good on this show.
I think so too.
Having their. You should have like a lot of like the people from the community like come on and just speak their voice out.
Okay, let's do it.
That I
would love that.
I feel like that'd be a cool episode or series, I guess you could say. Just giving the people more of a voice.
So I'm going to be working with a couple of people. I don't want to let too long online, but because apparently, like, everybody's copying what I'm doing. Right? Nobody has,
and that's okay.
Nobody has an original idea. Like, if Bobby's doing it, everybody wants to do it. So I don't say anything until I actually do it. But I have a couple of I have a couple of series that are coming up where I'll be sitting down with certain people in the community, people of, let's say, power.
Yep.
And we'll be sharing some like awesome information. So the show, the other thing I'm toying with too is a 4 to 6 show, but that's a conversation for another day. Like a daily, dude, I'd love to do that. But anyway, so I'm going to be doing that. So the show, folks, The show is there's gonna be a lot more of the show. There's gonna be a lot more going on. There's a couple of other personalities that I want to bring in as well. That will be a part of it. They're gonna have their own content. The goal at some point is to have Studio B running 24/7. That's the actual goal here. That's what I dream about.
You better be up with no sleep.
Who?
You.
Why?
Because you say you're gonna want it up and running 24/7.
24/7. So we do like the content that we record, and then we can put that on, and just, you know what I mean, like repeat, because I do that sometimes, dude. If I have a really good episode, I'll do a recast of it. I'll actually play it, and because sometimes people don't have the time or people skim over it, but they have the opportunity to watch it again. Dude, why not?
I know, I did that. I've watched that episode, February episode 1, livecast 1, twice already.
It's so good, dude.
Dude, it's taken up 4 hours of my day already.
Yeah, it was a 2-hour episode.
Yeah, I'm sorry. I'm just shit. Oh, what the?
I just dropped it. It broke. The cup broke.
Hey, dude, but I'm not gonna lie, dude. It did a cup flip.
Did it?
Yeah, look, it landed.
Is it all set?
It landed. I'm not lying about that either.
Oh, that is so great, dude.
Dude,
it completely slipped out of my hand, which is all
I
right.
swear to God, it landed right on the floor perfectly.
I got my tea. So listen, everybody, come on down. Brewhouse District. We're hanging out here for a while. It's just starting to pick up a little bit. We get the table set up. I know that the comedians are coming down. I heard rumor. Hey, you want to hear something? Because I can say rumors. I can say it, right?
You can say I mean,
what if I can't confirm it?
Was it by a trusted source?
I can't confirm it. I heard it.
Okay, so you can't confirm it. All right. Spill the beans.
Spill the beans.
Spill the beans.
I heard Matt Rife might be coming by now.
Oh, what?
No joke. I heard the comedian that's performing here tonight has a friendly relationship, like they work together.
Oh, really?
And I heard that in certain situations, in certain circumstances, he's shown up to some of these shows. So potentially, he could show up. So there might be like a celebrity sighting here. If he does show up, I'll say something. I will.
No, I mean,
right? Yeah, that would be fun.
Take off your shirt.
That would be fun. Dude, I'm sick of snow. I'm done with it.
Yeah, me too.
I'm done with it.
But if that, if that's the rumor, that's dope. That's dope.
What, snow?
No, the rumor.
Oh, about
Yes.
Yeah.
We're gonna. If they don't know now, they're gonna.
Yeah, that'd be pretty cool. That would be pretty cool.
Yeah.
I know the place is gonna be packed. This
It's gonna
this
be
place will
lit.
pack in, and I gotta get something. Somebody's gonna have to sit in this chair. I spilled like coffee and like there's ice all over it.
Oh wait, hold on.
I got it.
Oh wait. There it is. There it is. You're watching Bobby clean up a chair right now. Look at that. In this type of moment, he took that L, so you just gotta, do one of these.
I got my tea. I love tea, bro. I'm on like a tea kick.
Oh, dude, tea's disgusting. I
What
like.
kind of tea you drinking?
I like some tea. I'm not gonna lie. I like sweet tea. That's it.
Yeah, this is. I got green tea in here with
That's
like lemon
disgusting.
tea.
That's disgusting.
So good, bro. It's good for your throat.
You know what I like though? You know what I like chamomile with honey and a cough drop when I'm like sick.
That's good. That's good.
A little cough drop.
That's good.
I put a little menthol cough drop in there, so it was like kind of minty.
David was awesome too on the episode.
Oh yeah.
He was on. He was
Yeah.
on. Yeah, he was on it.
Yeah.
So I'm telling you, man, it's just I keep going back to it. I'm saying, man, that was so much fun,
that
man.
episode was so amazing, though. I'm not gonna lie.
I'm actually checking on Dave right now and see if he's listening. By
I like.
We're only going until about 7 today because this place is gonna be packed. I know. I don't want to go. We got some birthdays, right? We got some shout out. Chris Peckham, happy birthday,
it's
brother!
Chris Peckham's birthday.
It's Chris Peckham's birthday. Happy birthday! Okay. All right, so no Dave tonight.
No Dave.
No
tonight.
Dave. So we X on the Dave. And I wouldn't be.
on
I
the
wouldn't.
Dave
I'll be
note.
honest. I wouldn't be surprised if a lot of people, because this snow was a little unpredictable. I mean, I know it's stopped now.
There's a lot of people right outside right now.
Yeah,
Yeah, look.
they're all hanging out. Yeah, they're all hanging out. They came to party.
Came to party.
People came to party. Yeah, they came to party.
Yeah.
All right, you want to talk about the weekend?
This weekend?
Mm-hmm.
Yesterday I had a little music video I shot yesterday up in Brockton.
You know, it's funny, and we should share with the audience. I always ask you the same thing, but did you put yourself in some situations and it's so? Did you ever get like a little like hairy, like, hey man, dude, you're walking around like top dollar equipment,
Yeah,
right? So
I mean, but I make sure I'm around.
you got like
people.
20 grand
Okay.
in your backpack.
Okay, yeah. So what I do is like these people I actually genuinely trust, and they always bring a lot of people, so I'm always safe anyways. You feel me? They're always watching out for me and all that stuff. But if I'm with like someone I don't really trust, I bring some people with me. You know, I usually ask people for a ride, and then I make sure they bring other people or I bring other people, and then usually 9 times out of 10 I'm usually like comfortable. I make sure.
Listen, in the comments, I did not say that Matt Rife was going to be here. Like I didn't say I did not say that. I just heard rumor that he does sometimes show up to this show for this individual that's performing tonight. But so I'm not saying, I did not say that Matt Rife is coming. That's just a little rumor. I heard a little something. So just for the chats for everybody, I didn't say that. I'm just all right.
Yeah.
What's Loco saying? He doesn't. What's he saying? What did he say?
Not a good sales pitch, bro.
He's so funny. Yeah, dude. Who's your favorite Loco? Who's your comedian? Like if you're watching comedy,
honestly,
who is it?
Honestly, right now, my favorite comedian right now would probably be we got Annie Powell and Lucas Estrella.
Yes, and DJ Incognito. I can't wait to say DJ Incognito.
I know he's always
awesome.
he always does his thing.
Yeah, he does a
man.
great time.
He's such a great dude too.
Yeah.
He's very.
It's always
humble.
a great time.
Yeah.
Always. Snow comes and goes. Just reading the comments with you guys here.
Yeah.
Annie Powell is really good too. I was, you know what? Whenever we come to these shows, I kind of go in and I'll do like a YouTube and I look see. Dude, they're funny. They're really funny. This can't be easy.
No, it's
this
not.
Can't be easy.
Nah.
Dude, you go into a big place. So the way I look at it is like if there's more people, there's a better chance that you're funny.
I'm gonna be real.
There's a better chance that you're funny.
I've like I've been on stage rapping before and stuff, and like just that alone, like you end up blinking.
Yeah,
end up blinking.
But would you rather have a small audience or a big audience?
Either way, you start blinking. You start having that blank,
Yeah.
even if it's a small audience.
Yeah.
Like it doesn't matter. You have that like blank, like whoa, what the fuck's going on right now? You know.
Yeah.
And I feel like when you're doing that, you have to remember your lines.
Mm-hmm.
You gotta do this. You gotta do that, and like it's just very, very, very like.
Yeah, but my point is if you
Hard.
have less people, it's less people to make laugh, right? So
Yeah.
the chances of you not being funny are greater, right?
Yeah.
Is that fair to say?
Yeah.
But if you play to like 1,000 people, then there's a good chance the people in those 1,000 people are going to have your sense of humor. And they're going to laugh at what you're saying.
Yeah, true.
That's what I'm
Yeah.
saying. Like
I
these
mean,
smaller
also,
venues, I think these are a little more
you
intimidating.
also got to know your crowd too. You know.
Well, I mean,
Like you're.
is it though?
Yeah. Yeah.
All right. Okay. So somebody like Kevin Hart, like his comedy, or Dave Chappelle.
Yeah.
Does he know his audience, or does his audience know him?
His audience definitely. Because they're already tenured like comedians.
Right. So who does he write his show to? Does he write his show to?
But the real question is you should ask is
Mm-hmm.
what did they do in their rookie years to like Dave Chappelle when Dave Chappelle was younger and stuff like that, and he was like doing his like
the skits when he had the TV show.
and he was like making fun of like urban culture and stuff like that. And then now he's taking it more serious.
Yeah.
He's being more serious about like what his comedy. I don't know if you've seen his recent stand-ups lately on Netflix. Oh my God, it's so beautiful because he starts talking about politics.
Are you talking about Chappelle?
Yeah.
Yeah. I did watch the more recent one.
So fire. It's so funny.
He's big on Israel too. I mean, I think a lot of these actors that have been in the industry for a while that aren't part of the
like Cat Williams and stuff.
Yeah, the establishment. They're over here going, "Hey guys, this is really the controlling factor in entertainment." And I think again, we talked about it a little bit.
Your boy Loco said Kevin Hart's not funny.
Yeah.
Dave Chappelle, he said Dave Chappelle is favorite.
Well, I'm not saying it wasn't matter. We weren't talking about them being funny. The question is who do they write to?
No.
Right? You know what I mean?
No, because you asked Loco.
Yeah.
Who
is his favorite? Yeah, but then you and I started talking, and I used Kevin Hart as an example.
Yeah.
And my example was he's so big. Does he write to his audience, or does his audience already know what to expect? Right.
Yeah.
So.
Right? But when it comes to me, like knowing like for an example, like Tony Hinchcliffe, like I already know he's gonna be like.
This
like
is Kill
off,
Tony.
Yeah. And he's gonna be off the rails.
Yes.
So you should expect some
So
dark
you know
humor with him. You feel
that's
me?
the point I'm making. So you
what I'm
kind of know what they're.
Yeah.
what
Yeah.
they're kind of right. So in essence, you come to a place like this. How do you write to this audience? You don't know who this audience is.
Yeah,
So
true.
it's pretty much you're trying
I mean, you can do research on the culture in Fall River.
yeah, but I think
you
a lot
know?
of these guys already have like an act. Like they go somewhere and they already have their set. So the jokes are the same. You know what I mean? It just depends.
We'll see tonight because
depends
the
on the
last
locations.
people that were here
Killed
were
it.
funny.
Yeah, they were funny.
They were
They were
funny as
funny.
fuck.
Yeah.
You know, and the last dude did some crowd work, which is amazing. Well, they both did crowd work.
Yeah.
But like I don't know, the last dude was like more like hands on with it, in my opinion, because you know.
Right.
Yeah.
I just love this place, dude, and the energy here is just amazing. And
It's
anytime,
awesome here,
Anytime
dude.
I have an
I love
opportunity
it
to come
here.
down here and just chill out for a while, the staff is amazing. The food is incredible.
Oh.
You again with the burger.
Yeah.
I had the Italian wrap,
How was that?
and it was healthy. You know why it was healthy? Because I had the spinach wrap. You know what I mean? So
Yeah.
never mind the processed meat wrapped in.
and all that sodium.
But I was wrapped in a spinach wrap, so I convinced myself that it's healthy. But it was absolutely, dude. It was
And I'm
then-
just over here eating like a rodeo burger.
right. You didn't even talk to me. He was like, "Go ahead,
It was
go
so
on,
good.
go
It
on."
was so good, man.
Yeah, dude, I really enjoy the food here. And I've had breakfast here a couple of times, and it's absolutely like fantastic. It's awesome. Have you used your gift card yet? Are you waiting for Aunt?
Oh no, we're raffling that off.
Oh, you are?
Yeah.
Why not?
Yeah, I'm gonna talk to him because we were supposed to do some like Valentine's thing stuff.
Yeah.
And I want to talk to him, see if
They have
we
a
can.
Valentine's joke.
That's what I was
show,
gonna. That's what I was gonna
Yeah.
ask him for. See if we can talk to Marco, and then we can like put it up for a raffle that Valentine's Day for that show, and it's gonna be here anyway. So
Yeah.
you know, Brewhouse gift card, $50 Brewhouse gift card. Oh, you could buy something here. Yeah.
Yeah, right.
So
Right.
it's like in his Valentine's Day. So fuck it. You know, I feel like that'd be a hit. You feel me?
I do.
You know, I'll probably put something else in that incentive wise, like musically wise, if people like music and shit. You know.
Well, it's the beginning of the month, which means city council meeting, school committee meeting,
Yeah.
happening this week. So I'll be curious to see. The last one was kind of fiery. They did the chair meetings as well.
Yeah, I need to start going with those because those look spicy.
I think and this is why I'm mentioning it. You know, and if people will give me hate. I get a lot of hate because everybody's like, Bobby, just stop with the city. Seriously, dude.
Well, it's important. It's important.
Yes, but everybody's telling me like, dude, you need to. You're bigger than the city, right? And I say to myself, and that's don't take that the wrong way. It's not
No,
about
no,
that.
no.
But my heart is here, right? So
Yeah.
so I'm still planted here. I don't.
This is where you grew up.
Yeah, and
This-
I know
this
that
is
like,
home.
dude, my goal and dream would be syndicated, right? Like I would love to be national. I'd love to be talking about national things. But dude, I really want us to do good here. Like and every time
You can't just pick up one thing of work
Yep.
and then put it down.
I mean, if I could hire you to
Without
live
finishing.
cast the meeting, then I would go.
Yeah.
I live cast every meeting because I'm hoping to myself to say, well, if I can use my channel to live cast the city council meetings, the school committee meetings, then maybe some people will at least catch it, right? Watch it, and then we chat. So there's more interaction with it, and that way more and more people get involved. 'Cause my hope and goal would be to like fill that place, dude. There is nobody sitting in those seats.
The snow looks so beautiful behind you.
Yeah, it does look nice.
Yeah.
It does look nice.
It does look amazing.
But that there is nobody there, dude. There is nobody there. There's no public input. Like, how could it be this bad, right? Because I talk to everybody. Everybody's like, oh, it sucks. Dude, if it sucks that bad, then why don't you do something? Like, why aren't you stepping up? Why aren't you going to the city council meeting? Like, have a community voice. Like, say something, right? Instead, you just let it, and nothing ever happens. And here we are, and it's just perpetual nothingness. You know what I mean?
Jake Formosano said, your boy Loco can't take the Bugatti out. Coogan got the streets too fucked up.
True that.
So if you guys want to get, if you guys want a rental, luxury rental, any kind of rental,
Let's
not
do
just
it.
luxury, go get Jake Formosano. We're gonna plug you in real quick. You know.
You want to drop social media up in the corner for me?
Oh wait, what? What do you mean?
Social media table in the corner.
Oh.
Where the Bobby Kudo logo is.
Yeah, I got you.
Right.
It's this one, right?
Yep.
Okay.
Perfect. That's a nice logo.
Yeah, it's a beautiful.
Marco was here earlier today, and I got to tell you, man, it's always an amazing experience because he shows up with his two daughters.
He's
And,
such a good dude.
He doesn't just show up with his daughters. He puts his daughters to work. Like, they're making phone calls. Like, you could see that they're learning the business. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? I love to see that, bro. Like, and I'm just kind of sitting here setting up, and they're running around for him, man. He's such a great dad, dude. He's like, hey, listen, anything I can do to support him and his mission, dude, I'm all in. Like, I'm 100% all in. And the truth is, bro, it's everything that I've done with him has been an amazing experience. And we talk about expanding, doing other things, doing other venues, maybe getting out of Fall River and going to other places. And I look forward to it, dude. Like, I want to do that. I don't want to be tied down. I don't want to be just pigeonholed into one corner. Because obviously, dude, there's so much that needs to be said, right? There's so much that needs to be done. And there's such a lack of voice out there. Like, you know what the problem is, bro? It's either one side or the other.
Yeah.
Like, there's nobody down the middle going, I'll listen to both ends. Like, I want to talk to you. Because people are so emotional. Like, and dude, I will listen to podcasts all day long. I appreciate conversation. I appreciate opposing forces. I love to see like the back and forth, right? The give and take. But there's none of that anymore. Mm-hmm. It's if you look at any of these news outlets, it's 4 of these and 1 of these, right? It's 4 of these and 1 of these. That's how. No matter what station you're watching, they put 1 of this side and 4 of that side, right? Whether it's Republican or Democrat.
It's very mismatched.
Yes.
It doesn't matter what news station, you know?
No. And then when you watch, dude, and when you watch these things, like, people still think that how's it going? People still think that newscasters, like these, that they're news reporters, that they're journalists, but they're not.
Yep.
These people are actors. They're paid to go on Fox. They're paid to go on television, and they read a teleprompter. These people don't have an opinion. These people don't have their own opinion, and it's all based on who's paying them. Like, if you watch Fox News, to me, it's like watching this perpetual hamster wheel of the same bullshit over and over and over again, and it frustrates me because if you go to any other channel, it's the other side, and it's the same perpetual garbage, and you can't. Like, if I sat here and said, where can you go get fair, balanced news or information that isn't polluted by marketing?
And you can't even trust the government with that either.
So I'm saying, like, if any news outlet that is paid for information.
Do you think you could trust Washington Post?
I don't trust any of them, dude.
No,
I don't trust the Washington Post.
New York Times?
I don't trust Tucker Carlson. I don't trust Candace Owens. I don't trust Megyn Kelly. I think they're all on the tick. Dude, I think they're all on the tick. You know why? Because you need that. Jody, you need that. Mm-hmm. Right? There needs to be somebody saying, like, the almost bullshit that they shouldn't say, right? That the idea that here we are, Charlie Kirk's assassination, in that.
Dude, he's not even mentioned anymore. Isn't that crazy?
Bro, all of it. The fact that Candace Owens has created an industry off that man's death. Like, dude, her shit, since the moment, and I know, she says that's her friend and everything. Okay, that's fine. But from the moment he was shot, every episode that she has broadcasted has been about his assassination.
Yeah.
So, I get it. It's important to get information out. But at some point, are you just taking advantage of the fact that this guy got shot? And if you keep saying the most ridiculous things,
didn't Erica Kirk take over his shit too?
Yeah, she did.
Yeah,
I'm not buying any of that.
Yeah, she's a
I do. There's something about her. Like, I say I'm not a very good judge of anything, but I'm a good judge of character. Mm-hmm. There's something in that woman's eyes that I'm just not buying. Like, she is not being truthful. Like, this is. Dude, I'm telling you, like, I believe wholeheartedly in my heart, and this is my own opinion, so nobody can. I believe that she had something to do with this. Either she had something to do with it, or she was told, you're going to go along with this, otherwise X, Y, and Z. Like, because she went from pretty much being a nobody to probably the most popular, famous woman in the world. Like, that, I think that's almost fair to say. Like, nobody knew who she was before when he was alive. People were familiar with her because she was pretty, right? She's a pretty girl.
I didn't even know about her, honestly.
But then the moment he dies, that's all you know, right? She's the face of Turning Point USA.
Yeah.
And if you hear these conversations, and again, I don't know how people grieve. I just know that if someone that fathered or mothered my children had just been assassinated, I don't know that I would have been. But again, I don't want to, because we all grieve differently, right? So I don't want to say that she should have grieved a certain way. But frankly, dude, she was on the phone talking about sales and merchandising, and it's just so off-putting, dude, that you would be talking about this. What really did it for me?
Money grabs.
I'll tell you what really did it for me. What did it for me, I was kind of like, oh, that's kind of weird. But what really did it for me is when they showed the footage of her at the side of his casket. And all you saw was his right hand, like his dead right hand was there. And she's like, I love you so much. I love you so much. And it just didn't feel right.
Yeah.
I'm like, why would you do that?
Mm-hmm.
Why would you? That's such a private moment.
Mm-hmm.
Like you're seeing him for the first time after he's deceased, and he's in his casket right before you're going to lay him to rest.
Yeah.
And that's how you broadcast that on national television.
Yeah, it's crazy.
So again, these are things I just think to myself, like, you think love is something that's very like passionate and cherished, right? People, but again, you can't really determine how people are going to react to certain things. But in this case, brother, like everything she's done has been like wacky, like fireworks, and they're partying. She shows up to these events. She's whipping hats out there. It's just very, very off-putting to me. And I know it's like one of those things that you really can't judge because, again, everybody grieves differently. But dude, like, is it just me?
No, it's not. No, I don't know, man. Me personally, I don't like that woman. I don't know. A lot of people are kind of like agreeing with you.
Well, you get that sense, right? Like when you see people, because again, it's easy to be this way, right? It's easy for me to be like, oh yeah, she had something to do with it. But to actually believe it, like I'm looking at her going, what?
No, it's just her
Like,
demeanor.
is that for real?
Like, dude,
I'm like, is that AI? That's what I keep saying. Is that AI? That can't. Is that real? That's not real, right?
Nah. So like, as someone like, I've never like lost a partner or anything, but I've lost people that have been close to me, like my mother and like someone that was like a brother to me, but he was my cousin. But he like it took me months to like kind of like get past it and talk about it and stuff like that. How's it take you? Not even a week.
Yeah, not even 5 minutes, bro.
Like, come
Not
on,
even,
dude.
I think she was
I was not on social media at all during those times.
Mm-hmm.
It was hard. It was hard for me to even go out and work. Like it's I don't know how people.
Dude, I went through a
do that.
divorce. And I was inconsolable for like 3 months. Like,
Yeah.
I don't want to see you. I don't want to talk to anybody. Like, nothing. And that was a divorce. Like, I can't imagine a death. Like my life partner, and not just losing your life partner, bro. Like to lose your partner that way.
Yeah,
Like
I
it wasn't just losing. Like, dude, the guy was shot. The guy was assassinated. The guy had a message, dude. He had a dream. Like the world was listening to him.
Yeah.
And I say the world because it was the world.
Yeah.
Israel was very interested in what he was doing. You know what I mean?
Yep.
So he did the PBK podcast, right?
Mm-hmm.
And after that, things got crazy, dude. And that's when he decided that he wasn't gonna. He didn't agree with what they wanted, and they were gonna pay him some ridiculous amount of money. You know what I mean? Like, I don't want to misquote it, but it was something like $150 million or something.
That's crazy.
Something crazy like that, and he wasn't gonna take it. But somehow he's no longer with us, and they took it. I'm not making that up. They offered him a contract.
That's crazy.
They offered him, and please go research this. They take none of this. My word. Don't take my word. They offered him a contract. He said no. He gets assassinated. Turning Point USA took the contract.
That's crazy. That's wild.
Let me ask you a question, Jody.
That's like a life insurance thing.
If I offered you $100 million to take somebody out, is it worth it? Jody, $100 million.
I plead the fifth.
We'll leave that there. I don't want you to answer that.
Yeah,
I'm just saying.
I plead the fifth.
People murder people for much less than $100 million.
Yeah, I know people who've killed
right?
someone for $10,000.
So, like, if you look at, you realize that with Israel, the most important thing, like Israel, they don't really make anything, right? So their
they went to
economy.
jail for that, by the way. Sorry, I have to let that be known.
Their economy is information. They harvest data.
Yeah.
That's what they do. That's their number one. That's what they do.
Mm-hmm.
And so you can understand the value in having somebody like Charlie Kirk supporting them and supporting their narrative and their message. Charlie Kirk was a very dangerous individual. I mean, I know we're kind of talking. I mean, this has been a couple of months, but he's a very dangerous individual. You know why? Because he had your attention.
Mm-hmm.
Not so much my attention, bro. Your attention.
In
Your generation.
And one thing that people say is like he had a strong weapon too, you know, his voice.
Yeah, nobody could. There was the best
They
debater.
say
Like,
they
he
say
was,
the strongest muscle that you have in your body is your tongue.
Yeah, well,
You know.
is that true? Depends. If you ask David if he takes a blue chew, he'd disagree with that. He would disagree with that, right? But no, in all fairness, dude, like I'm not making fun, but here's a perfect situation where you have great leaders like John F. Kennedy, right? What happened to John F. Kennedy? Martin Luther King Jr. What happened to Martin Luther King Jr.? What happened to Malcolm X? Charlie Kirk.
Yeah.
These are great people that had a following, but not just a following, a movement, right? You can have a following. I have a following, but I don't have a movement, right? If I said, hey, everybody, let's all gather right now and go to City Hall and, tar and feather this, like this is, we're done. Maybe 10 people show up, right?
Yeah.
Because they think they're going to get a free T-shirt. But these people had captured a generation of kids that are lost, that their teachers, their instructors, their politicians, their local, everybody has failed them. Everybody has failed them. The corruption, like nobody cares. These kids can't go to school and express themselves, right? You know why? Because you've got one select few that make all the noise, and the ones that just want to be them, they don't get heard. They don't get heard. Because you have 6 over here making all the noise, and the 20 over here, they get forgotten. They're gone. And this is what happens. But then all of a sudden you have somebody like Charlie Kirk and says, hey, I hear you. I care about you. And you know what the truth is? That doesn't make sense. And here's why. Because anybody can argue a point. But if you argue a point and you can make sense of that point, because all he did was ask people the same question. How do you feel about this? And how does this fall into what is normal? Right? What is normal? And again, I'm not a religious individual, but his strength and faith, like he was so embedded in his faith that guided his message, right? So he didn't deviate, right? He wouldn't deviate. The message was always the same. And so somebody like that becomes very, very dangerous. And the longer you let them permeate, dude, I believe this. Charlie Kirk could have been president.
You really?
Dude, Charlie Kirk would have been the president. Because your generation and younger, right? College, kids that are in college, these are the voters. These are the voters that matter. These are the people that are getting into the workforce, right? The next doctors, the next lawyers, the next investors. That's who the next politicians. And if they hear a voice that makes sense, dude, we have become a suppressed society because you cannot say how you feel. Jody, you cannot say how you feel. If you say how you feel, people will call you racist, right? They'll call you a bigot. They'll say you're xenophobic. These are the tools that have been put in place to keep us within this perimeter. Like, be very afraid. Be very afraid to stop the man who walks into the ladies' room, right? Because you're going to be violating somebody's rights. But the truth is, it's not. Because these rights should be very, very straight, very straightforward, like black and white. There's no question whatsoever. But instead, we make exceptions. We continue to make exceptions. And the next thing you know, you've got a woman with a mini pony on an airplane because it's her emotional support animal. And so you can't get on the plane and you can't fly to where you want to fly because this woman's got a pony sitting in her seat. And we accept that. And God forbid somebody tells her she can't have a pony on the plane, right? Because they'll cancel the airline. Nobody will ever fly the airline ever again. This is the space that we're living in. What I call landmines. Everything's a landmine. Don't go over here. Don't say this. Don't go there. Don't do that. And the truth is, it becomes exhausting. And that's the idea. It's to perpetuate a narrative that prevents us from expressing ourselves. And when you do, you go missing. You disappear. They make you irrelevant. They ghost you. They remove your social media. They create these narratives that don't exist. So, not to get too far off it, but that's the danger. The danger of speaking up. So, I'm not, no way, shape, or form am I comparing myself to Charlie Kirk. I am not. But I will tell you, if you don't speak the narrative, guys, this city is corruption. There's a lot of corruption.
Yeah. People thought New Bedford was
yeah. Like,
corrupted.
there's no, I didn't know. This is me talking. Like, I had no idea.
Me either.
I didn't know. I had
either.
no idea. And then all of a sudden, you know what's funny? You know who told me this? You know who told me that? You know who warned me?
Who?
Shout out Jessica Machado. Shout out to Jess Machado. She warned me right at the beginning. She's like, Bobby. She goes, "You're a really nice guy. You don't get involved in this. You don't want no part of this. You don't want to get involved in this." Dude, and she was right. Because it's so dirty, and if you even say one thing that doesn't go along with the narrative, bro, if I was agreeing with this whole, like, Coogan tribe, hey, if I was speaking like the Coogan tribe, and, hey, we all love this, and everything's great, and, right? If I was doing that, bro, everybody be loving me, right? Mm-hmm. But I'm not. And those people, dude, they are literally hell-bent on stopping the message, and they'll do whatever it takes. If it means calling people, if it means saying things that aren't true, like all those things, that's what they do. You know why, bro? Because they control the message, and if they can't control it, they destroy it. They couldn't control Charlie Kirk. Dude, when you offer somebody $100 million and they say no,
you can't control them.
Right? You can't control that person. So what does that mean? What happens?
You just got to destroy
You got to destroy him, right? There's no other way. There's no other way. And so here we are, right? And I'm in a situation where I'm like, well, I just came here to help the community, man. I just came here to create a platform where, I could sit with my friends, maybe make new friends and spread the word, donate toys, raise some funds to feed people. Like that was my goal, right? And we've superseded that. Like, the show's done so much, but now, all of a sudden, like, it's noise. You know what I mean? Like, and I'm not used to this, dude. Like, I'm just mentioning this because I'm not used to it, dude. And you know what? Somebody told me, well, guess what? I said, what? You made it. I said, I made it? Yeah, you made it. You have haters. Like, until you have haters, dude, you haven't made it. And so, I really haven't had haters. So now I have haters. So I guess we've made it, Jody. I guess we're here. What do you think?
Hey, man. Hey.
What do you got in the chat over there? What's going on?
There's just people talking about some opinions.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
Good ones?
Someone said, you would be on live radio if you endorse Coogan, cough, cough. Silence and political opponents have been going on for thousands of years. Ideological. Yeah, thank you. I had a little glitch there.
Sorry, buddy.
Warfare. Found that out in the 90s when I was opening my garage in Fall River, and Eddie Lambert stopped me all along with Ronald Pertrand. Pertrand.
You know what the difference is, dude? Back when Lambert was the mayor, we didn't have social media. Like, the Bobby Kudo show couldn't exist. You know why? Because the technology wasn't there. But now the technology is here. I can take this anywhere. And I can tell you this, and I'll say this to my fans, to the audience.
And you could just take me, and I'd just be recording the whole time.
Bro, I'll tell you right now, right? I will never stop doing this.
Yo, guys, tell me if I'm wrong. If I wasn't there recording, no one would believe none of this. Mm-mm. No one would believe anything that happened with the whole WSAR shit.
Yeah, and if people don't know, I mean, I know a lot of the audience that's in here now, but if people don't know, that wasn't the plan. Like, I asked you to record that because it was a moment for me.
Yeah,
dude, this.
And dude, you don't remember me writing down in my notes? I was like, is it okay if I record now?
Yes. Yes, and I'm like, yeah, dude, definitely.
Yeah, and then I started recording.
I wanted that moment.
He was like, yeah, we're about to go on in a minute. We got.
I heard the intro.
Yeah, he was like, we're going on in a minute, right? And then it waited like 30 seconds, right? Everything was going good. He was Bobby was on his phone promoting and everything.
I was.
And then all you heard was Michael's like 5 seconds before, he was like, yo, I can't have you on the show. He was like Jimmy, yeah, he's not letting me having you on the show and stuff. I'm like, what the hell? I was like, first off,
I looked at you like I didn't know what the hell was going on.
Yeah, dude, you looked right back at me. I was like, I don't know.
I'm like, what do we do?
I was like,
got up and walked out.
I was like, I'm the newbie here, guy.
Got up and walked. Dude, nothing like that's ever happened to me.
That's wild. I've never seen that in my life. Never. Usually, I'm not gonna lie, dude, people love me. People love me. People love you. So it's like, why?
Yeah.
Why? Just why?
I can tell you why. Because there was a video.
Can I be real with you?
Did you see the video?
But
Did you see the video?
Okay, let's be real though. Okay, okay. Excuse my language, but stop being a bitch and have a conversation. It's that simple. It's that fucking simple. Let's just say, okay, someone fucking disses me and shit like that. I'm not gonna fucking post about it or fucking or stop them from blessings and shit like that. Like, no, I'm gonna have a conversation with them, see where we can meet in the middle ground here.
Absolutely.
Right. If we can't get through it, all right, we don't have to work with each other. Simple as that.
Well, because the truth is, bro, there's information there that you probably don't that you don't know. Like,
exactly.
People think, I don't know if people think that there was influence in this, but dude, I was invited.
I know. You were telling me all about it.
Somebody called me and said, "Hey, can you come here?" And I'm like, "Yeah, I'll do that." Like, it was an invitation. This wasn't like
and we was gonna document it. You know, we
documented. Yeah, it, right? That thing's viral.
Here was the plan behind all that. I was trying to make like a little documentary style type of video. You know, like kind of like a intro to a documentary, I guess you can say. Mm-hmm. You know, that was kind of the style I was going for. But then, you know, it just went left, and it is what it is.
Yeah, and so, and the only reason I mentioned, like, I don't even want to talk about it, but I know people.
I knew Marco came in. I smelt him.
He always smells good, dude.
I know.
He's got magic.
I know.
Did he shaded magic? Were you listening?
No.
Oh, you went because you were.
No. Wait.
The cologne secret.
Oh yeah,
He told you?
Yeah, I was. No, he didn't tell me. I was listening. Yeah.
Don't say nothing because it's like top secret.
Nah.
You know what I mean?
I'll keep my mouth shut.
Yeah. It's quiet in here, dude.
I know, but
it's the snow, dude.
Yeah.
It's the snow. Nobody can get out of their parking spots. Oh, they're afraid.
Yeah.
Because of the parking savers.
They're like, Bobby Kudo's having a show. We're gonna start snow around then.
We should do. We should offer like valet, like pick people up, and bring them.
Yeah.
Certain events, right? Why not?
That's not valet. That's just
Uber.
Yeah.
Somebody already thought of it. I'm just messing around, dude.
I was about to say, why don't people get Ubers? Loco said, "Whoa, language, Jody."
Yeah, I enjoy Uber.
Loco, I gotta tell you something. I really don't give a
All right. You still reading?
Yeah, no, I'm good.
All right. I lose my train of thought when I'm looking back over here.
Oh yeah, dude. There's mad people coming in.
Yeah.
Oh, there's Marco. Look at him. He's a beautiful guy.
Yeah,
look at him. He's a beautiful guy.
He's all fancy schmancy over there.
See, look, you see him in the back, guys?
Yeah. I heard that there are a couple more shows coming up, specifically next week.
Your boy Loco said, "Come pick him up."
Yeah, well, should have told me, bro. I would have picked you up. I went by the studio earlier.
Hey, Loco, you don't want to lose his parking spot, guy.
Yeah, I got a great parking spot. You can kind of see the truck. It's over. It's over here.
Hold on.
Oh, wait, where is it? Can you see it? It's over there.
No,
it's over here.
It's that side.
It's right there. It's right there. You can't see it.
No.
Yeah, you're not going to see it. I got a great parking spot, bro. I can't leave. And there's a parking ban, so I can't leave because then I can't park on the other side. Look, there's Marco right there. There he goes. Look. It's a Marco setting.
No, you went that way.
Just real quick, I want to promote next Saturday, right? Is Valentine's Day, the 14th?
Yep.
And they're doing
I'm actually doing a music video that day. Not for long, but I'm probably going to come by. Are you going to be here? Probably not.
Yes.
Probably not.
Yeah,
I'm going to talk to Marco. See.
It's Valentine's Day. Yeah. I most likely will stop by.
What are they having here?
It's a couple of
comedy.
Yeah, no. It's somebody singing.
Oh, okay.
Someone singing. Yeah,
All
it's
right,
like
awesome.
it's like a Sinatra thing, but I don't think it's Sinatra. I don't think it's Corey.
All right.
I don't think it's Corey Taylor.
Okay.
But it'll be a good time.
Yeah, dude. Some of the people, some of the workers here was like, I thought you were gonna come this last week and stuff. I was like, whoa. I didn't know people were expecting me to be.
Yeah,
there.
we talked about it.
I didn't know that.
We talked about it.
Yeah.
Word spreads.
Yeah,
dude. A lot of people are talking about us.
I don't
know if you know that.
I didn't know.
People are talking about me and you, and then phone calls and everything, bro. Like I
didn't know. Yeah. I didn't know people like me like that. I thought I was just like an extra voice.
There's a lot going on, bro. I know I don't want to seem like I'm smug today. Like I'm just sitting here in this chair, and it's been a hell of a week. And
you're
honestly,
just exhausted.
Guys, no, honestly, bro, I want to just sit here and just I want to have diarrhea of the mouth right now. Like I
just start talking shit.
Dude,
Me too.
I want to go, and it's hard, guys. And I'm sorry to the audience right now. I don't know if you guys can sense this, but Like I keep stopping myself.
I think the audience is talking shit with us, so it's okay.
Well, they can talk all the shit they want. I will not participate. You know what, dude? I'm not going to feed the beast because if I feed that beast, it makes it stronger. You get what I'm saying?
I'm the unprofessional one, so
You know what
I'll
I mean?
talk all this shit. I don't give a fuck.
That's fine. You do that.
Fuck Fall River. I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding.
That's funny. So what else going on? We have Manny Silver on Thursday. That'll be the live cast episode 3. I can't wait to have him come in, dude. That's going to be a good time. And
wait.
all right, how about this? How about we ask the audience?
Wait, before I see the good comment here, but before we even get started, how do you feel about people saving spots lately?
What, parking spots?
Yeah, saving spots. How do you feel about that?
Dude, you know, from somebody who grew up in the city and had to shovel a couple of bad winters, bro.
Oh, DJ Incognito. We got DJ Incognito.
DJ Incognito!
Hey.
There he is.
Yeah.
There he is. It sucks, bro. It really sucks to shovel out a spot, spend like your whole day, and then you come home, dude, and somebody's got the spot. But I also understand that you can't just hold the spot, dude. You know what I mean? Like,
It sucks. It sucks. It really does suck.
So does it warrant fighting? Like, I guess people are putting notes on people's vehicles now. Did you see it? Have you seen these?
No.
It's actually like a note. It says, from your neighbor to an inconsiderate neighbor who stole the spot that I spent the day shoveling out. Like people leaving it on there.
All right, that's valid. Make them feel like shit.
Yeah. But dude, what do you do though? Like, all right. For example, that douchebag today, right? We'll call him a douchebag. He parked that Penske truck in the middle of the road like that.
But he was in the way of your driveway. That's illegal.
Yes.
That's illegal.
And he wasn't moving.
That's illegal.
And he wasn't
That's
moving.
illegal. You can't do that. That's illegal.
Okay.
If you're parked in front of a driveway, you can't park in front of a driveway or a fire
Dude, he
hydrant.
literally blocked the whole street.
Yeah.
Like, never mind my driveway. You couldn't even get out of my driveway because he was in the middle of the street.
So, but like, it's one of those things. It's like, dude, when it comes to like snow and people parking in it, it all comes down to morals. You know, it's not illegal. It's like you know when someone's okay. So like if a boxer, you know, showing you respect to touch gloves and shit, you just knock them out.
Yeah, punch him in the face. Yep.
That's a cheap shot, but it's not illegal. You know.
Okay. So what if you come home, you have no place to park, and it's the only spot available? Do you not take it? Because somebody else is going to take it.
I mean, I'll take it.
That's what I'm saying.
Me personally, I'm.
So are you an asshole?
Yeah, absolutely. I'd rather be the asshole. I don't give a fuck.
Even if you like the neighbor, even if you know the person that showed, like you saw the
I wouldn't
person.
take it if I knew who did it. I wouldn't do it. But if I didn't,
Yeah, but somebody else is going to take it.
It's okay. I wouldn't do it. I'm not going to be the asshole if somebody else takes it. I'm not going to be the asshole.
That's what I'm saying.
You know.
That's what I'm saying.
But if I didn't know the person, fuck them. I don't give a fuck.
Right.
You know.
Right, because you never.
I don't care about them. I don't care about them.
Right.
If you want to fight about it, we can fight about it. I don't give a fuck. You know. You want to pop my tires? I'll pop yours. I don't give a fuck.
Where do you go, dude? There's no place to park. There's literally no place to park. Everywhere you drive, dude, there's just piles and piles and piles and piles of snow. There's no place to park.
And that all comes down to the fucking city. If that's the case, me and the people are going to fight about it, and then we're going to go to the city hall, and then we're going to fight with them. You feel me? Other than that.
Yeah, but there's nobody in City Hall, bro. It's empty. Somebody there. There's nobody there.
It's fucking farting Coogan's chair.
Dude, it's frustrating, bro. It's so frustrating to just see the complacency. There's nobody cares, dude. Nobody gives a shit.
I'm about to pull an Amber Heard and do an Amber Turd in his chair.
Yeah, but again, you know, I'm very cautious with this, dude, because, dude, nobody showed up. Like, I hate to keep talking about this.
Yeah, how many plows have we seen the whole time
Dude, never mind the plows. I'm talking about the vote. Like, Coogan wouldn't be the mayor. Dude,
yeah.
Everybody I talked to, if they had shown up and voted, because I know they didn't, if they had shown up and voted,
we would have been good.
Things would be different.
Yeah.
Look, I don't know, dude. Who knows, bro? Dude, snow is a funny thing. Snow removal is very difficult, right? Like, if you're not good at it, it's hard.
Dude, we've never had something like
this,
though.
But you have to at least try. Nobody's trying.
Yeah.
Like, nobody's even trying. I drove around the city today. I think we saw one plow truck.
Yeah.
And that was it. So you're not even trying. So, like, that's the problem.
Dude, the streets, when
you're a lame duck, dude, when you're a lame duck.
When I was in school, the whole time I was in school.
No.
No matter how much snow it was, there was plows out all the time. Salting, fucking plowing,
yes.
You know.
Obnoxiously.
You know, and it was to the point where it was a nuisance,
yes.
you know? And
yes.
then where the fuck are they now?
Well, again, so there's a $6,000 binder. So if you want to shovel, if you want to plow snow in the city, every vehicle that has a plow on it that plows. I don't know. I think they might have removed that. I think this was the controversy. Each vehicle had to have a $6,000 insurance binder.
That's stupid. What the fuck? Why?
So if you have to pay $6,000,
so you got to pay to make money,
and like for one snowstorm, like so you don't make any money. You see what I'm saying? So I get it. Like there's got to be some type of liability, but your own personal insurance, like my vehicle insurance, should cover it.
I feel like that only a Massachusetts thing.
The Fall River thing.
That's fucking stupid.
It's a Fall River thing. You didn't know that?
Oh no, I did not.
Yeah. Again, I think they might have bypassed it because
it looks like they didn't.
Because they got nobody to show up.
It looks like they did.
I think it was like 80 plows. It was like between 60 and 80 plows that showed up. So again, dude, this shouldn't even be a conversation, because you know what, dude? And at the grand scheme of things, none of us really know how to do snow removal. Like we've never done, city snow removal. So I imagine that it takes some type of engineering. Like you have to be strategic, right? Like know what areas you're going to move. Like where do you put the snow? How many plows you have there, right? Like, I mean, I think at this point, they probably have like an AI algorithm that could probably do it for you, right? Like you feed it a map of the city and you say, hey, how do I shovel this snow? How do I remove the snow? And the AI would probably tell you how to do it. But in this case, there isn't even the effort. Like there's no movement of anything. Like there's no, and like a lot of these streets, I say it, and I don't know if anybody notices it, like you couldn't fit an ambulance down.
Yeah.
So God forbid somebody has some type of medical emergency, the ambulance can't even get down the street. When did it snow, dude? It snowed a week ago, right? It's been a week.
And so it's still here.
There shouldn't be any of that. And there's still roads that are covered in snow. It's the most ridiculous thing I've ever seen in my life.
What's crazy too is that I seen all like parking lots and stuff like that, like clear, perfect. Sam's Club. No one uses that shit.
Right.
No one fucking uses that shit.
Right.
It plowed out perfectly.
Well, because they have a contract, and the snow.
Like what, dude? No, dude. Put all the fucking snow right there. Fuck the trucks that stop over there and shit like that. They could park somewhere else. Like Jesus.
Dude, I say this again. If this is planned out, there would be a place to put the snow. Like, dude, if I have a team, if they said, hey, Bobby, we want you to organize snow removal for the city of Fall River, I would organize a team.
Yeah, Boomer was talking about this.
Yes.
He had the Fall River all in sections.
Right.
He's like,
Yes.
he had
a map.
You
had a map.
And he kind of was onto something.
That's
with
what I'm saying.
You
Like,
know,
you build a
that
team.
made sense to me, and I'm a
Yes.
fucking normal citizen.
But that's what it takes. It takes planning, right? It doesn't mean that you go to dude. You know what's funny? When we were at the radio station, they were at the radio station, right? Because they were leaving when we were walking in. Do you know that? When we were there the other day, Joe?
Yep.
So all I heard on the radio was them say that it was the residents' fault that there was still snow in the streets because the residents were shoveling their snow into the street.
Yeah.
So I say, I know that that's probably not practice, but where are you going to put the snow? Bro, come on in, Marco. Come on in. What's up, brother? Marco Andrade in the house right there, my man. So where do you put the snow?
Yeah.
So if it's coordinated properly, like this is my argument. If it's coordinated properly, right, and the plows are coming.
Does he have headphones?
What's that?
Headphones.
They're not there.
Is it these?
Right there, bro. No, you got it right there. Yeah. I moved them earlier for you. That's why.
Yeah, I was saying, is it these?
That's all right.
Yeah.
It's been a day, bro. I haven't slept. It's been a day. How's that?
I'm not gonna lie, dude. I'm working on no sleep too.
Give him some.
Give
Give him some juice, bro.
Yeah. Gotcha. What are you, 3?
It's gonna be 3.
We're good.
The
We're
voice.
good.
The guy's got the voice of an angel.
No, I wish I did.
Look at him. There it is.
Oh my
There it
god.
is. And he smells great, dude.
I told
Listen.
you, dude.
See, the audience, hey, listen, the audience doesn't know. They
Hey.
can't see it, dude. This guy smells amazing.
Listen, it's funny. I walked in and Annie's here already. Annie Powell. She's the headliner comedian, and she's like, you're wearing a cross and you smell guilty.
That's good. That's good. What's going on, brotder?
Nothing much, man. Nothing much.
We're just talking about the snow, man.
I'm tired, man. I was just shoveling snow.
Funny thing is, when you walked in, I was sitting here and I didn't even look. I looked over. I was like, oh yeah, I know Marco's here.
He actually said it. He goes, I can smell him.
I was like, dude, I can smell from right here.
I guess I'll take that as a compliment.
Social table events, man. Another great event tonight, man. This is absolutely amazing.
We got completely sold out, actually.
Yeah.
I mean, not even standing room, believe it or not. I mean,
I mean, you would think like the
With the weather, I thought it was
with
gonna
the
have
weather
like,
was going
you
to be
know,
a little, but no.
Yeah, they're rolling in already.
Dude,
so.
it's an awesome show, dude. It's totally worth it. It's the kind of venue that you want to be at.
It's
you know what I
awesome. And then the comedians that we have, Annie, she's unbelievable. I believe she just came back. She was in L.A. Last weekend, I think, with David Spade. So she was.
Oh, that's
yeah,
so cool.
she'll be talking about it. But she's awesome.
Is she from L.A. or?
Honestly, I believe she has to be from LA from what I got from her story. But I know she was doing a lot of stuff out here in Massachusetts now, and in the area, just not Mass, but New York, and I know she's going to Montana.
Dude, that must be a good time. Do you think about like traveling like that, doing shows like this?
No, she's always
people,
traveling.
right?
I actually follow her on social media, so she's always traveling.
And you like got her from Nick's?
So I got her from Nick's Comedy Stop in Boston, nickscomedystop.com. So they run shows Thursday, Friday, Saturday nights. They're on 100 Warrington Street, right behind the. So if you're downtown in the theater district in Boston, you're right next door to the W Hotel.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, right next door. So it's
That's
perfect.
awesome.
Yeah, it's a great area.
And typically, what they do like $25 shows. It's like a $25.
Yeah, it's $25 to get in. Tickets are like I said Thursday, Friday, Saturday. You can buy them on nickscomedystop.com.
And dude, they always have like quality comedians, dude.
Oh,
so,
God.
right? Like I follow them, so I see it all the time.
Yeah, no, they definitely do. I mean, they've been around. I mean, I used to work there. That's how I got into this part of the booking with the comedians. I mean, I reached out to them and it's like, hey, I'm going to start doing comedy shows. And Matt, the owner, is just a phenomenal dude.
Can I tell you that this is always such a great experience? Like I've been to, not to talk shit about anybody, but like the Comedy Connection, and it's just a different experience. Like this to me, it seems like it's more that comedy experience.
Well, so, I mean, one of the things we do, so we don't really have like an open format, so it's mostly tables and reservations, and so where you're buying tickets also to go to those like the Comedy Connection and Nick's Comedy Stop in Boston and other comedy clubs. It's more kind of it's set up different. This is more of a dinner. Come on in, have some dinner, and stay for the show. I mean, we got DJ Incognito playing again tonight. He's back in the building.
That's great.
He hurt himself. He's busted up his knee, so he's got a crutch.
Does he really?
Yeah. He's got his leg all.
Oh man.
Well, he hobbled
sucks
in.
to get old, bro.
I
That's
know.
what happens when you get old, man. Like me too. Like even I get a little arthritis in my right knee, dude. I never had that. Yeah, a little bit.
I do a lot more stretching now.
Well, you're shoveling snow too.
Yeah. Well, yeah.
You know what I mean?
I should have put my kids to work doing that too.
Dude, I was actually talking about you earlier today.
Oh, really?
I gotta be honest with you, bro. Like, I see you bringing your girls. I'm like, I'm a dad. I have a daughter. So for me to see that, dude, like, and it's not that you bring them with you, dude. You put them to work. Like, you're actually, dude. I see what you're doing.
Listen,
They're teaching them, bro.
So that and that's one of the biggest things we like to do. But both me and my wife. But but no, my daughters. I mean, they put me to work actually when I come in. They tell me what let's go. We got to get this.
Dude.
And I love the fact that it's gone to that point where they know how to set up better than what I do.
That's awesome, dude. They want to be involved in that. You know what I mean?
They'll yell at me, Dad, you got to take the tape off the wires.
That's great, dude. That's great. Are they going to be here tonight? Your wife coming
tonight?
No.
So the comedy shows are even though most of our events here are family friendly, but our comedy shows are kind of have a tendency to.
And then how about next Saturday? That's Valentine's Day.
So that's actually family friendly, but it's Love, Sip, and Dine or something like that.
Yeah.
But we're doing that next Saturday night. I think I said this last time also when you were on the air. Rob Morin, who's going to be performing here. He's on, out of all my singers, and not taking away from anyone that I have that I book, and even friends that I have. Rob is awesome because Rob does everything. He's one of those guys, like he does Jason the Ruler. He does Frank. He does everything. He does Usher.
So you're gonna get a little more of a variety.
Yeah. So
like
he
top 40.
so as he does. Yeah, correct. Yeah. So he does all your classics and old school stuff, but he also does Earth, Wind, and Fire. He'll do like he'll do Usher. He'll do stuff like that. So hi, Stacy.
Hey, Stacy. I follow her on social media. She's running around all the time. She's always working.
She is.
She's not here. She's over at Jillian's.
Yeah, she works at Jillian's.
Right? Yeah, she's always working.
What's her social media?
Everybody here, dude. Everybody here is always working, dude. What?
What's her social media?
I'll share with you.
Let's not put that out there.
I'll share with you, buddy. I'll share with you. Yeah, dude, but even the staff here, dude, what an awesome vibe it always is here, dude. You know what? We were playing this for a little while, this one here, and I always look forward to this, brother. I love doing the live cast, and then to get here and do it here, and I know you're going to sit in, bro. I always look forward to talking to you, and I know that we're going to be working together. Like we're going to be doing a lot more things together.
Yeah, we got some additional things coming up.
Absolutely.
Not in the area, but in Providence. But I can't wait to start that.
And so and I was mentioned to you, like what we want to do is have some of that rhythm, and some of that rhythm is like every Thursday we do a live show. And I want you to be a part of that, like calling in, just letting people know what's going on in the area. It's so important, dude. Like I keep saying it. Like people don't go because they have no idea what's going on.
Yeah.
Like I can't tell you how many times like friends.
It's on social media. It's on social media. You just got to go out there and search for it.
Yeah, but you got to know where to look.
If you're just watching the show, yeah, correct. I mean, if
Right.
you're just watching the show and on 7 o'clock on Thursdays, I'm going to be calling in with the weekend update of where you can kind of go to
Absolutely,
and things
bro.
like that. It's,
Yeah.
you know.
And maybe we can sneak in some giveaways in there too,
Yeah,
right? Like if somebody's
I'm
listening,
down-
and
I'm down for that.
maybe we give them the code, and maybe they get a gift card.
I can see
gift
some tickets
certificate.
to Nick's Comedy Stop in
I
Boston.
love that.
Yeah,
That would be
definitely
awesome.
cool.
Yeah. Like,
Yeah.
just give it away, dude. Just give it away.
That'd be awesome. It'd be
You
a
know what I
good
mean?
time out there too.
Yeah. So what else you got going on?
I don't know. I don't even know where to stop, man.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah, dude.
yeah,
It's been a week, dude.
So yeah, one of the. You know what? I mentioned this last time, but I want to mention now. So March 7th, we got Louis DeVito. Medici's bringing him in. So I'm not the promoter for that event.
Okay.
But it's the house that's doing it themselves. And Alex Tommaso, who's one of the owners.
Yeah.
So he's doing it. But Louis DeVito is. Not Louis DeVito.
Let people know who that is in case they don't.
So he's a DJ. I mean, world famous DJ. I mean, he used to put out all those dance mixes back in the '90s and early 2000s. So he still travels the world, and he'll be at Medici on March 7th. Tickets are available now at Medici.com. You can go on there and buy them.
And that's an all night. That's an all night event.
Yeah. So he's actually doing. I believe he posted himself on his website. It's going to be he's doing a full 4 or 5 hour set. So there's no opener. There's no nothing. It's him. And this is a guy that's like, all the New York City nightclubs, Miami. I mean, this guy's been all over. I mean, he was a DJ that I looked up to when I was DJing. So,
So it's a cool experience.
Oh yeah.
Dude, I didn't realize how fucked up the radio was. And you told me stories that the radio is crazy. Now I've had my own personal experiences with radio recently, and now, dude, I totally get it, man. Like, it's been an insane, crazy week. And to get here finally, and to just be in a space to, like, we were talking about it just a minute ago, and it's like I say to myself, I just want to clear the air with everyone and realizing that, like, this is what I'm going to continue to do. Like, I'm not, I might have deviated there for a second only because someone offered, just an opportunity to try something that I've always kind of wanted to do. Okay. But this is where I'm at, bro. This is where my heart is. Like, I don't, you know what, bro? And like I was telling Jody, I don't have to ask permission, bro. Like, I have you here. We can talk about pretty much anything we want to talk about, right? That we decide to, and I don't have to ask permission. And in those situations, dude, it's scripted, it's timed. Like, I just don't really want to get into that. I think at one point the technology was what it was, right? So if you weren't on the radio, bro, nobody could hear your voice. Today, dude, we're blessed with technology, brother. I have probably more sophisticated equipment here than they do at Fun 107 at this point.
Listen, I've seen a lot of behind the scenes, and I'm going to say you guys come very, very, very well equipped.
Well, dude, because this is the brand, right? Look, Marco, if I'm going to ask you to sit here, brother, and I want to work with you, and I want to represent your brand, which is amazing, then I want to step up, or I want people to look at my program and be like, oh, wow, I'm not surprised that those guys are working together.
I had somebody, last time you were here, someone, just regular customer that came in, somebody I didn't even know, but they had seen your whole setup, and they thought it was like they were filming a movie. No, I'm not being serious. The lady was like, "Are they filming a movie back there?" I said, "No, it's the Bobby Guda show, the live broadcast."
No kidding.
And she's like, "Oh, wow, I saw the cameras and the lights," and so I was like, "Yeah, he's very well prepared." And,
well, thank you, bro. Thank you.
Definitely.
So, and that said, dude, I was telling Jody, I want to expand programming, dude. Would you ever consider, like, not put you on the spot, I think, but would you ever consider doing a show, maybe even a podcast?
That's something I'd have to definitely put some thought into.
And if you did,
I'm so busy with
what do you
else,
think? Yeah, what do you think it would be? Like, if you did something like that, what do you think it would be?
I mean,
would it be like entertainment related.
I would keep it to entertainment.
Yeah.
I know one thing I would definitely want to go into is politics.
No,
that's not
dude.
me.
You know what's funny? I told him
I can't.
Jessica Machado won me. She did. Like, I had Jessica Machado on my show right in the beginning, and she's like, Bobby, don't. She's like, stay away from politics.
Yeah,
like,
you
don't want.
That's one thing I
dude, she was right. Dude, she was right. Like, it's
I'll
dirty.
be honest, I just don't care
Dude,
enough.
it's dirty, bro. It's dirty.
I don't
It's
care
just
enough,
dirty.
so it's that's how I look at it. But yeah, no, I would stick with the entertainment, sports, things like that. I'm not really that much where I can hold the shows on sports, but I mean, I would keep it to what I really know, which is entertainment. Yeah, that's something.
I think that'd be a great idea, bro, because you could cross promote all the things that you're doing. You know what I mean?
Oh no, yeah.
Like, seriously.
Yeah. Even when I
see that in you though, because you already have that radio kind of.
Yeah, I mean, even when I did stuff with other radio stations in the past, I mean, that was always what I wanted to do. Was I would always incorporate all my venues that I was doing the nightclub stuff with into the actual gig itself with the radio station. So even when I was with Fun 107 for that short time, it was pretty much. I mean, it was a Club 107, which was the nighttime Saturday night mix show. Okay. So it would be on right now. It would be on. Yeah. And I would leave the studio, in Fairhaven, and then we'd go to like Monet Lounge, or we'd go to the Roxy, or whatever nightclub. But I would always incorporate that. And then what we would do was call us up right now on the air. Call us at 508 blah 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 blah, and you're going to be on the DJ Playboy Marco or the Fun 107 mix. I mean, guest list. So you put you and 5 guests.
Dude, I
on.
remember all that, dude. I remember all that, dude. The hype, dude. It was so much hype, and you think
It was funny. I found the air checks. So we used to do these air checks and stuff like that. And JR, who used to be on the radio after 107, he passed away quite a few years ago. We used to do air checks with him. So he would call me in. I'd have to come in and stuff like that. And I just found a bunch of them.
No kidding.
Yeah. So I was sitting there and having my girls listen, like, that's you.
No kidding. And that's like the station
It's
identifiers.
the actual. So it's actually exactly what was on the air. So everything that's on the air is recorded. So everything that we did, and he would have me come in and listen to it, and just kind of Monday morning. Well, what is it? Monday morning quarterback.
Yeah, Monday morning quarterback.
So he called me in and kind of, hey, you should have said this. You shouldn't have said this. You should have put more emphasis on
So
this.
you guys would do reviewing
It's
pretty
more
much.
of a review,
Okay.
an evaluation of what you were doing over the weekend.
Yeah.
So I would come in with him sometimes, and we would call me in and be like, but we would keep all those, and he would give them to me. So it was funny because when I would come in and he, like I say, he would make copies for me, and I'd keep them all, and we just found them all in the basement.
And he's not even with us anymore.
No.
Right?
So JR was awesome, man. He was somebody I really looked up to, and he helped me so much with so many different things.
Yeah. Well, here you are, right? Like you're still in the entertainment business, right? All that kind of.
Yeah. I don't think I would ever go back to radio, like FM radio, and like that. I enjoy doing this right here. I can.
Yeah, me too.
Come as I go, and
Me too.
Do what I want.
Again, and having a live stream, like you have an audience, people are chatting, people are participating. So for me, it's like the idea of like just chasing the clock. You know what I mean? Or having somebody go, hey, listen, you can't say this. Hey, you can't say that. You can't talk about this. Like, I don't even want to live in that world,
Correct.
bro. You know what I mean?
Well, yeah, especially on in that world, you definitely have that.
Right. Right, and it seems like it's such a, again, not to talk shit about radio. I don't want to sound like I am, but it just seems like it's such a restricted situation at this point, right? And somebody's like, dude, who's listening to the radio anyway? Like, who's listening to the radio? But then you think like iHeartRadio, dude, that's
Correct,
a ginormous network, dude, right?
I mean, nowadays streaming's like always is top thing right now.
Yeah.
Right.
For people under 25 and under, like that's like the thing right now. Streaming.
Well, but you think like a lot of these radio stations, like the 94.1, like HJY, and they're on that
I
iHeart
think they all
network,
they all
right?
stream too.
Yeah,
You
they
can
all
stream them
stream
on.
to
I don't really do it, but I mean, I listen to talk radio.
Yeah.
I really
Me too.
do.
Me
It's
too. Me too.
But yeah,
You wonder though if they could survive without it, like without that simulcast, without that stream, because they're hitting national market, right? To pay for that, right? You wonder, because dude, again, are people driving and listening to the radio?
I mean, I still do, I guess, but I know, like when I'm coming home in the morning from whatever else.
Yeah, but what are you doing? Like a WEEI? Like you listen to
I'll
like a
listen,
sports radio?
Yeah, no, I don't even do that. No, I listen like 89.9, which is like a real talk station.
Okay, all right.
And then if I'm listening to anything, I mean, I'll listen like Heather and Maddie on like 105. I like the way their format is all set up.
Yeah.
But I mean, it's I don't really listen to radio that much. Believe it or not.
Yeah. Well, again, if it's
because everybody does Bluetooth now.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, I got my own like little channels that I've created on YouTube. On
it's still a
YouTube
cool
Music.
experience, though. I don't care what anybody's. I still would like to try. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
I still like the
yeah.
just the idea of because it changes things, dude. Like here we are talking, right? And it's cadence.
Yeah.
We're just talking. But the radio, it's different, right? I mean, it's a different cadence.
It is, yeah.
You're bringing something different because everything you say is got to be segmented, small. Like it's got to.
Correct.
You
yeah,
can't,
yeah.
You can't,
and everything's timed.
Yeah,
It's
right.
completely timed down to the middle of a second.
Yeah.
It's different. It's completely different. It's not an open format like
No,
this. So
it's not.
yeah, no.
It's not. It's not. But again, I've never had the opportunity to do that. And if anybody said to me, "Hey, you want to come guest? Do you want to try something?" I'd be open to that. But again, like this is where I'm going to be. Like if anybody was questioning or wondering, this isn't going anywhere. This is where my heart is. I got the Studio B. If anything else, dude, I want to bring more talent in. That's actually what I'm doing right now. I'm looking, just obviously harvesting people. Actually, I know someone does future betting. I've never heard of this, bro. Have you ever heard of future betting?
No.
So imagine like gambling, but these guys, they predict like who's going to be on what team next year,
all
right? Like they do all these future betting. And I sat and I'm like, dude, explain this to me. And he did. I'm like, bro, I have never heard of this.
Yeah, no,
so
I've
it's
never heard of it either.
super interesting. And apparently there's a lot of people that do this. Like
wow.
it's a huge industry. So I would love to do a show about that. Like maybe I'm actually going to have Kevin come in, sit down and just do like an intro to this, dude. Because I've never heard of it.
I'd like to.
And
learn
it's a
about that,
huge
too.
industry, dude. Because I suck at gambling, dude.
Yeah, well,
I should never gamble. Like
I'm not that good at it either.
Yeah, I'm one of those. Like, and I pick with my heart, dude. I lose every freaking time. The over under with the Patriots. Like, I win, but I lose. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
I'm like,
yeah,
oh yeah,
yeah.
the Patriots are gonna win, but they don't make the spread, and and I lose all my money, dude.
Yeah,
So,
no, I don't.
what do you think is gonna happen tomorrow? You think you're gonna get it?
Listen, I if I was to put money on it, I would go with the Pats. I would say by 7. I think.
Really,
Yeah.
dude? The people are hating Brady because Brady. They asked him.
Yeah, he made some comment.
Yeah,
or
well,
something.
what he said is,
He didn't make the comment.
I don't have a
I-
dog. He said, I don't have a dog in this fight. That's what he said. I don't have a dog in this
Yeah,
fight.
yeah.
So I will say this. I thought that they struggled in Denver, right? And, they weren't playing. There was a backup quarterback. They
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
weren't playing.
Yeah.
And I wonder, dude, the Seahawks defense is just out of control. Like, I'm not going to sit here and pretend like I'm a sports expert.
Yeah,
I'm not.
same here.
But from what I've seen, it's going to be real difficult. And
Mm.
if they can't put the ball in the air, dude, it just seems like they're not scoring points because that's exactly what
Yeah.
Denver did. Denver kept them on the ground, and really nothing was happening. If anything, he hurt his shoulder. So, I mean, I don't know. I'd be curious to see. I more so, I think people are talking about Bad Bunny more so than they're talking about the actual Super Bowl. You know what I
Well,
mean?
see now, that's kind of more my thing.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm trying to be a very politically correct person. So I'm.
Well, you don't have to do that here, bro. You know?
No, you know what? You're right. You don't
Yes,
until Monday
yes.
morning. People,
Cancel.
mistake,
You're right.
and they're not getting what you actually said, and they're misunderstanding that. So
Bring it on over.
I'm like, what is that?
Come on, bring it on over. She's like, no way.
She's like, I'm not going on camera. You know what? Bad Bunny. I mean, I don't understand pretty much anything that he says.
know, but it
I
sounds
do
good,
like
though.
his music, so I
Say
can't
no.
knock. I can't knock him on that.
Right.
I do like his music. I think it'll be a shame if they try to make it a political show, which I believe it was at the NFL that said it's not going to be a political show. You know what I'd like to see? I think who else is playing? Is it not Coldplay? It's there's somebody else playing with him, right, on the show.
Yes,
He does have
it's like an older rocker
Yeah,
band.
correct. Yeah, it's like an alternative band, I think.
yes.
I forgot who it was. But I would like to see both those artists and whoever else he brings on just do a show. Just, do your thing. Don't make it a political statement. Don't bring parties into things or anything else or gender. Just be you.
Well, he's been
do your
very
music.
vocal about Puerto Rico. Like, that's
Correct.
been his thing. Like,
Yeah.
He keeps saying that they're being
I
forgotten.
mean, I don't want to see people coming in with, those. I'm not going to get into it because Monday morning it'll be taken all out of proportion. But it's just be about your music. You're be about the artist that you are. Let people enjoy the show, and just be you. But don't make it a political statement. Don't make it about race. Don't make it about gender. Don't make it about the LGBT community. Don't make it about ICE. Just be you. Be Bad Bunny. Do your song, and I'm hoping that's what he does. I'm hoping that's what he delivers.
Oh, because you got people like Billie Eilish going, there's no such thing as stolen land.
That comment was
Right? No such thing as immigrants who are in a stolen land. And it's like, but again.
What about your $1 million mansion?
Can I say
that
this
you
again?
have?
Like, I'll say this. Like, shame on her for saying it, but all the assholes that got up and clapped about it.
Yeah,
That's like, to me, you know what? It's one person says a
Yeah.
stupid thing and everybody else agrees with it. Like, who's the idiot? You know what I mean?
What's his name there? The actor, comedian, Ricky
Gervais.
Gervais.
Yeah.
I love the comment he made when I
Yes.
believe it was hosting. Was it the Emmys or something
Golden
like that?
Globes.
Golden Globes.
Yeah, the Golden Globes.
Come up here, get your little award, be happy, say thank you to your God,
And get out.
get the fuck off.
Because you have no idea.
So I can swear.
Yeah. Yeah, of course you can.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
and get off the stage.
Yeah, pretty
And
much.
leave it at
Like,
that,
you have no
know?
idea what the
Yeah,
American,
yeah,
what the
correct.
actual average person goes through. So don't come up here and pretend.
Yeah.
But that's what they do, though. And then I wonder. The question is this, Marco: is that like a paid comment, or does she really believe that?
Yeah.
Like, that's I want. That's the question I have.
Yeah, yeah,
did
yeah.
she really feel that way, or did somebody pay her to say that, dude?
Yeah, correct. Yeah.
You know what I mean?
I who knows?
Again, so Bad Bunny,
Yeah.
Super Bowl, you wonder,
Yeah.
like, what's the narrative? And if it's about making noise to get people
Mm-hmm.
to watch, okay, fine. So, like, let's drop another coin in there. Turning Point USA says
Yeah.
that they're going to do their own
Correct.
halftime
Yeah,
show.
yeah.
So, is that much the same? But
again,
different?
I will say with that show as well, just if you're doing another show for whatever reason, be about the show.
Right.
Be about Kid Rock.
But
Be
it's-
about
you know
this,
it's
be
not
about-
gonna be.
I know.
Right,
But
right.
again, I'm not going to take sides on either one of
Yes.
those because I respect them all as artists.
Yep.
And my thing is just be about the show. Be about you as an artist. Your music. Don't be targeting the left, and the left don't be targeting the right. And Kid Rock shouldn't be up there either bashing Bad Bunny, just like
Yes.
Bad Bunny shouldn't be bashing Kid Rock or that political party or whatever it may be. Which I'm hoping they're not going to do. you know. But if they do, then I mean, so be it. Then that's how they're going to.
But that's
deliver,
the ratings,
you know?
bro. That's the TMZ.
Yeah. Oh,
that's,
yeah.
That's what they want.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? That's it's almost like you feed this machine. You know what I mean? And it just and again, look, it's the separation, right?
Yeah,
you create the separation.
And again, everybody's entitled to their own opinion.
Yes, but
and some people want to see that. They want to see that.
But it's NFL.
Yeah,
So
correct.
when it's the NFL, it's like, hold on a second here. Like you're
yeah,
interfering in what I hold. This is precious to
Correct,
me, right?
yeah.
Like this is my heart. And now, much like the Taylor Swift thing, like they're bringing them Taylor Swift. Like nobody wanted that. Like everyone's like, why are you shoving Taylor Swift down my throat?
Yeah,
but
correct,
it's entertainment. And what we don't see is how many Taylor Swift fans now love the NFL, right? And they're all buying jerseys and like what how much
There was a local radio station, I guess, where the Super Bowl is being held, and they went around this week and they asked a bunch of NFL players, both sides of the teams, both teams, can you name your favorite Bad Bunny song? And one guy said, "Who's Bad Bunny?" And he said, "He's doing your Super Bowl."
That's funny.
And he's like, "Oh yeah," he goes, "Oh yeah, I know." He goes, "I don't know."
Really?
Yeah, it's
Go
like,
figure that.
somebody just shared it on Facebook, and
That's funny.
I just thought it was funny. I was like,
that is funny.
out of like 10 people that they questioned, or, well, at least what they aired, like one guy.
And you would think everybody knows Bad Bunny.
no,
like he's like the international.
I mean, nobody talked bad about him, but they were just
No,
like,
right.
I don't
Like,
know.
who is
I couldn't tell. I'm a DJ.
Yeah.
I'm in the music business, and I couldn't tell you one Bad Bunny song off the top of my head. I mean,
See, it bums me out, Marco, because I enjoy his music. I
So do I,
like his
yeah,
music.
yeah,
It's got the rhythm. He's
correct, and that's what I like about
He's
it. I
very
like
talented.
music, yeah,
He's
yeah,
very
yeah. Oh,
talented.
yeah, absolutely,
And it
yeah.
bums me out when
And I liked him in Adam Sandler.
Yeah, yes.
Happy Gilmore too.
Yes,
It
and
was
it
funny.
bums me out when, like to your point, like they bring in this whole political thing.
Yeah.
And you know what? He could do so much more for the citizens of Puerto Rico
Yeah.
if he just worked with people as opposed to creating this rift. You know what I mean? Like, oh, they don't care about us.
What's the what's his name there? Ricky Martin. Isn't he like an ambassador to one of the
I
countries?
thought he was. Yeah,
I
thought
forgot
he
what
was.
country.
Yeah.
But, or to where. But I mean, he never
She
makes
bangs, she
correct.
bangs.
But I follow him on social media and stuff like that, and he doesn't make a lot of political statements.
No.
So and he's somebody. I mean, I think they're both at the same level, but I think Ricky Martin is probably bigger. I would imagine a bigger name.
Menudo, bro.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. So, but again, man, and Ricky Martin, I've seen statements that he has made, and he sticks to being very politically correct.
Right,
And
right,
again,
right.
it sucks that you have to be politically correct these days, but I mean, God forbid if you're not. It's
And I'm so glad you said that, bro. And that's the shame, dude. That's the shame in all of it. Because
I'm
you
not
know what
gonna lie.
happens?
I'm gonna be completely honest. Only reason why I watch the Super Bowl is literally just for the commercials.
do you really?
Yeah, fuck the halftime, fuck the game, dude. The commercials where it's at.
Well, Kendrick Lamar, the whole thing with Kendrick Lamar last year was kind of weird.
I'm not
Right?
gonna. I'm not gonna lie. The only thing I don't know. I thought it was pretty cool because one thing I want to throw out right there. The jacket that DJ Mustard was wearing was made
that was
in
from
Fall River.
Vans.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Shout
By
out.
the way,
Shout out.
good place. I took a tour there recently
Yeah,
with your
you
boy
guys.
Loco.
Locals.
Give him a shout out.
Oh yeah. So shout out to your boy Loco. Freaking
Advanced leather, Vance.
the Vance and Leather
Yeah.
tour. You can check that out on YouTube. He's gonna be very happy if you guys really run that up. So please
Awesome.
run that up for him.
Awesome.
Yeah.
I
I'd
saw
love to
it.
hear
I
that.
actually
It was
I
a good
saw
tour.
yeah.
It was a good tour.
Yeah.
You know, they explain everything that goes through in that in that whole place. And, they work with some
Yeah,
good
it's a really
people
cool
over there,
place.
too.
I've actually been there, so yeah.
Yeah, and then there's another leather place that be doing a lot of stuff around here too. They make bags.
Oh, well,
Yeah.
In Fall River.
Yep.
Oh, that's awesome. That's
Yep.
awesome. Yeah.
They did it for some one of the one of the people going to the Super Bowl, I think.
What, like a player?
Yeah. And,
I thought I saw some. Loco did like a
Yeah.
video. There was a video.
Yeah.
Right? Did you film that for him? Was that you?
And Vanson?
Yeah.
Yeah, that was me.
Oh, that was you.
Yeah,
That was
I
pretty good.
did record that.
Oh,
Yes.
That's pretty cool. Yeah, that's
Yeah.
pretty cool.
Yeah. I saw the video. I actually shared it on the social table.
Yeah.
So it's pretty
Dude, you're
cool.
everywhere, bro.
Yeah, man, I have to be, man. That's actually who I first started with. Me and Corey, me and Ant. Yeah, me and him first started out with Loco. Yeah, right here, right over here at his studio.
No
Oh,
kidding.
that's right. That's right. He's next door, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, he actually chatted. He goes, "Hey, come pick me up."
He's next door.
Well, he's home. He's
Oh.
he's
I'm like,
he's like,
walk
come pick me
over.
up, come be on the show. I'm like, I would have picked him up to be on the show, dude. I love to have him. I always enjoy his opinion, dude. Dude, I love to hear that there are entrepreneurs in the city,
Yeah, man.
like doing stuff like that, dude. Like we had four of a chow mein there for the longest time. It's
Yeah.
like the only,
Isn't that still there?
I think they shut down and they
Oh,
opened
they did?
again.
Yeah,
I think they opened back up. So it's great to have like these name brand companies, dude. We used to have
That
like,
are known,
Anderson
that are
Little.
known like to like.
Yeah.
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 It's awesome, man. It's very awesome.
Isn't there like a company that makes baseball bats in the city also?
Yes, I think so.
On Airport Road?
Yeah,
Yeah.
I believe so.
Yeah, like, I mean,
Yeah.
like professional
But even that, dude, that airport road, dude, they gotta expand that. They gotta. I don't know what they're waiting for.
I think
dude.
that you're talking about in the zone, right?
In the zone.
I don't know. Is that the name of it?
Yeah, I think so because
Like they had a couple of
it's like a batting cage too, right?
Oh, I don't know that. I know it's an airport road.
They make bats. I don't think it is.
No,
I
they-
think it's something different.
I was about to say
they
bat.
make-
I was
it's
about
a
to say in
factory.
the zone. In the zone, actually, like makes bats too, and it's a batting cage.
Oh, really? I know this place. Because I remember reading somewhere in one of the papers, like the Farver Herald or something like that, back a couple of years ago. If it's one of the baseball players came down, like from the Red Sox or something, and then they would tour with the place. So
That's pretty cool though.
Yeah.
Like, and it's crazy because Vance and Leather is so hidden.
Yeah.
You wouldn't even know. You wouldn't even know, honestly.
Yeah.
Like that's what's crazy about that. It's so hidden.
There's a bunch of like even creators like Funky Bunch. I don't know if you know.
yeah.
He's over there by Wow. He's creating over there. Like there's a lot of like pockets of people doing some great things in the city, and sometimes you have to wonder why, right?
There's
And that's no hate towards the city, but like why? Like why do that
There's
here?
there's a lot of famous TikTokers out here, and people don't know that.
Yeah,
People-
the foodies and stuff like that.
Yeah, there's one called Carlito Manuel. He's good. He's good people's.
Bro, you want to eat? You need to have
Oh,
it.
no, I'm good.
All right. Where's Incognito? Is he coming?
He's stationary tonight.
Oh, he's not coming in
I
yet?
got him a bench.
Is that
I got
him?
him benched.
I think I can see him over there. Is he over there? We should probably get him in over here.
Yeah, he's behind the DJ booth. I gave him a no.
What thing?
But he can't.
Good day.
He's walking with the crutch. I had to show him how to walk with the crutch because he's walking with the crutch and he's got his backpack on the same arm, and he's having a hard time. I'm like, yeah, my daytime job had to come on.
No, that's so funny. Oh, that's right. Yeah, that's right. I forget that, dude.
I leave that out.
A lot of people don't know. A lot of people don't know. Yeah, dude. What a great night. What time is it?
Yeah.
I'm just trying to watch the clock. So we're probably down like to 15 minutes.
Yeah.
Where we're gonna get to. We're gonna start at what? 8 tonight.
So 7 o'clock technically.
7 o'clock
I'll stop
tonight.
music and stuff like
So
that.
I know that we need the space. So we're gonna
That's
probably
right. They're kicking you out.
Yeah.
today.
Well, I happen to have a couple extra tables.
Yeah.
Somebody reached out to me and they're not going to be able to make it, so we're going to have a little extra.
Okay, yeah.
Like
That's right.
We'll have like
That
one
works.
extra table
Right, perfect.
that'll work out.
Yeah,
So
that works out.
I probably won't get beat down for not cleaning up as quickly over here. But
Well, no, as long as we got the extra table.
yeah,
that'll
absolutely,
work.
yeah, bro.
just-
Just anything you want to promote before we walk out of here, bro? Like, anything going
no,
on?
just I mean, we got some upcoming stuff together.
Yep.
Hopefully that's going to be working. I'm sure you're going to announce that.
Absolutely.
Not in the city. It's actually going to be in Providence.
Yep. 100%.
One of them is, which I'm very excited, hopefully to make this happen, which is the one with the detective about.
Dude, that's amazing.
That's-
I did
that's-
follow him. I did
Yeah,
follow
you did.
him.
Yeah. I mean, he's.
Can we give him a shout out? Does anybody? Do you know what his?
I don't
handle
want
is
to give
real
his,
quick?
his real name.
No, that's real name.
Yeah.
But it's social media, so
Yeah,
people
social.
can go
I would
follow,
definitely. Yeah, it's
because he's pretty amazing. Like I had no idea, and I actually spent like an hour.
Yeah, I
on
mean,
his
some of the stuff
Instagram.
on there, and I honestly think that's something that should really,
Oh, absolutely.
people
Dude.
would enjoy
Dude.
knowing, especially with all the. Again, and now I'm trying to be really politically correct. What's going on.
I wish
with-
you wouldn't.
with-
I wish you
no.
wouldn't. I wish you
so
just would
with everything that's going on with all different
Yeah.
federal agencies and law enforcement, and what's going on with immigration processes and things like that,
Yeah.
I think having that view of what that agency or other agencies that work together with them, for instance, like the ATF, the U.S. Marshals. Not the U.S. Marshals, but the ATF. Well, actually, no, the Marshals are also part of
Yeah.
that. So the ATF, Marshals, DEA, ICE,
Yep.
having all that, and especially where human trafficking right now is such at an all-time high. It's so people think human trafficking, and I had this talk with somebody the other day. They were like, "Well, isn't that like taking someone and put him in a truck and taking them somewhere and not letting them?" Well, I said that's one version of it, But human trafficking, there's a whole lot. I mean, there's convincing women or males or whatever it is, gaining. That connection with that person, and now you're mine, and now you're here, and you're going to engage in these activities.
That's psychological.
So so it's a whole and he's got it all up on his he just started the podcast, and I think having him come on with us, and again, one of the greatest things is this is a real detective, undercover detective, I believe, who worked undercover for years in human trafficking out of Rhode Island. With the Providence Police Department, and I think it would be great to have him on the
and
show.
again, and this is not to sway anybody, but just to understand that
Yeah.
I think everybody's biggest concern about this is that there are people that are being raped. There are people,
correct. Yeah, man. Human trafficking. It's such a
trafficking
real
and-
thing, man.
Right.
It's-
Like even
you know-
like if we remember, like when the border was open, it was the coyotes, right? They were trafficking all these children, and it was completely out of control. There is an industry that runs on trafficking children. And so
I don't have my glasses, so if you can see that's his, that's his
so
information
go
right
ahead
there.
and follow. It's the 10-8 show.
Yeah.
TheTeneightshow. The 10 show. Please go check that out, guys. I mean, it's right there. You go check it out. And you said he's a detective. I went through.
He's a detective with the Providence Police Department.
And the great thing
I
about
would
his
love to
Instagram,
have
bro,
him on the
is like
show.
those are all like little 10-minute segments. They're very,
correct,
very
yeah,
short, and they give you a really good idea of what it's about. So I'm a huge fan, dude. I can't wait to once we work this all out to have him come into the studio.
Yeah, no, I definitely want him. I'd love to bring him in and have him sit down and go over. I mean, that's a kind of a topic that you could talk for 2 to 3 hours about that
dude,
stuff.
easy.
But especially with somebody like him who's
a professional who knows. Because you know what, dude? We can talk about what we think we know.
Correct, yeah.
But he's talking about with the actual reality.
This is a man who was there, who's actually stopped it.
Right.
You know, so it's that. And then the other one, our other show, kind of complete opposite of that, is hopefully Mr. Alex Tommaso. Dude. I can't. I'm actually excited about that. That will be an entertaining show. I love Alex.
Excited about that, brother.
Dear friend of mine.
Yeah.
And he.
Boomer!
There he is.
You want to come sit down for a minute? You want to come sit for a minute? You don't have to now if you don't want to. If you want to go sit and then come back after, we're almost finished. We're almost done. So come on in, sit down, bro.
There he is.
There you go.
But like I said, man. So just Alex. That's going to be a great show. Having Alex on. And,
yes, dude.
He's taking a little bit of persuasion because we're trying to figure out. From our last conversation was, are we going to do an in-studio thing, or are we going to go maybe set up at his restaurant at George?
If he would invite me,
so he plays Thursday nights. He plays piano every Thursday night at the George on Washington Street in Providence.
Okay.
And I think the idea of having a show like this while he's there playing.
Stop it.
That
I love it, dude.
You can't
Stop
you
it.
Can't. You know,
I love it,
and it's great. He plays on till like 10. We can start do the same, very similar.
Yes,
to here.
I would love to
do it
do
at
that.
his restaurant, and I'm pretty sure it's gonna happen. So,
dude, I would love to do that. So the question is when, right? Let's do it.
It's definitely gonna happen. Though.
Let's do it. Let's do it. And I think bringing that in, and even that, like I've had like different personalities on the show, people coming in and different walks of life, and that to me, bro. The variety, but understanding that everybody is so similar, bro. We're all driven, dude. Everybody's driven by something. And to me, like figuring that out in the conversation is the most, that's all I want to do, bro. What makes you tick, bro? Like I want to know, right? What's the secret sauce, right? Why do you do what you do? Why do you give a shit, right? What's up, buddy?
What's up, man?
Gabriel Boomer Amaral.
Long walk to find park.
Where'd you park?
My studio up there.
Oh, okay.
I parked in a lot in the studio. I just had to walk down.
Give him some meat on that, bro. Give him some on his mic. He's so soft spoken all of a sudden.
I'm
I
always
see. I
soft-spoken.
saw the big guy walk behind. I'm like, what is? Oh, it's such Brandon. That's our security for the evening.
Oh, good.
But I was just.
I might need.
Yeah,
security.
that's.
They're in politics now.
I will say this. That's social table security.
What's it cost to get in on that?
Yeah.
What if we split
gotta watch
it?
my
Create a lot of enemies. You're gonna have to have it.
Dude, I'm not even trying, bro.
No, you don't.
I'm not even trying. That shit's funny.
I shoot faster than he runs. I'm fine.
There you go.
Problem solved.
See that.
That's good. That's good. So what are you up to, bro?
Not much.
Yeah?
Running late. I had to go shovel, snow blow, take care of a couple properties before
There you
getting
go.
here. Then had to go grab Jess, and then here we are.
Great.
It's,
Ready for a good time
Head's
tonight?
cold.
Yeah, it is cold, bro. It is.
It's warm over there in that corner.
Yeah, it's right there over there, but head's cold.
Yeah. Well, I'm glad you're here, bro.
Yeah,
we
man.
Missed,
We're
we
gonna have
missed
a
him
good
the
time.
last time we were here. You didn't show up.
I know.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
We all waited for you, but you never came.
We lost power, bro. You gotta keep the kids.
That's
Gotta
right.
keep the
It was
kids
that
warm. gotta keep the kids
rainstorm.
fed.
Yeah.
It was
Things
that
to do.
massive rainstorm. Yeah.
Single dad life, bro.
Wow.
Sometimes you gotta stay home and take care of the kids.
Listen, we don't have a lot of time, so I
Right.
want to give you the opportunity to just, talk to the audience. If I know that you're taking some, you're actually accepting some help, right? Like for the campaign.
Yeah.
So how do
Yeah.
people do that? How do people get involved? And I know it's not just money. I know that it's the sign holding. There's so much to.
So much stuff
Are
you
you
can
going to be
do.
putting a campaign team together like you did last time? Were you guys going to get together and,
Yes.
and talk? Okay.
Yes. Yeah, we already have that
When do you
started.
think? Oh,
So right now it's
dude,
just,
why is he so low? I got nothing on him.
because I'm soft spoken, bro. I'm just genuinely a soft spoken guy. It's
He's
normal.
just a baby.
I'm just a baby.
You got him?
I got it all the way up.
Yeah,
Yeah. Okay, I got him now.
that's on me.
Yeah, it's on him.
But yeah, it's more than just money. Obviously, the money helps, especially when you're going against guys that he's gonna have over $1 million. Like, let's be real.
right.
And
Wow, really?
and
Dude, what was
and how
that
do you
post?
think that
Dude, what was that
happens,
post
right?
with Paulo the other day that was posted? What was that all about?
So I think he took it as like I was going after him. But if you look around the room, what I'm saying is, he talks about, oh, I take
hold
care
on.
of.
Explain. Wait.
Okay.
Nobody knows what you're talking about.
All right, so there was a post. Yeah. Well, I figued you knew because you talked about
I know.
it.
I
didn't
know.
what you talked
But
about.
the audience,
I don't want to
Alright,
be in the conversation anymore.
So Paulo put up a post, about being at Roderick's event, right? Which, fine, no problem, no big deal, that's great. But when you look at the picture, all you see is the same thing. You see all the same whiteheads, all the same, that kind of people. And when you're talking about, oh, I take care of all of my people and this and that, and immigration and all this, you got nothing but 50-year-old white people sitting around, and hundreds of them just sitting around. You know what I mean? It's like, no, you don't. Yeah, that's all the money. That's all the money that's right there. If that's all you're taking care of, you're not. You have no idea what your population is.
Yeah, but this
just like Coogan, he's so out of touch with what his real population is. He has no idea. He's towing single moms' trucks and cars that they can barely get to work in as it is because the streets are so bad. And now you're taking their cars away and thinking that they can pay their electricity bill that's through the roof, the rents that are through the roof, and be able to pay to now get their car. You know what I mean? These people are so out of touch with the real person.
I think
they
Paulo
don't know.
misunderstood it.
I think Paulo thought it was a hit at him, but it wasn't. And I would tell him. Like,
you guys are friends, right? You guys are friends.
we're acquaintances.
Okay.
We don't hang out. You know what I mean? Like, we met during campaign and stuff like that. Like, I have nothing against Paulo.
Yeah.
I assume he has nothing against me, and if he does, well, get in line.
I commented on that, by the way.
Yeah, no, that's fine. But that's what I'm saying. Like,
it was weird.
And I
Like,
made
I
it clear. I'm like,
surprised.
that wasn't a hit at Paulo.
I was surprised.
It was about Mike Roderick's taking care of the same wealthy white community. That's it.
Yeah.
He's not taking care of everybody. He's not taking care of the population. Not taking care of anything that he says. I want to sit down with Mike and ask him line by line, okay, you voted yes on this. How do you think that benefits your population, your area, your cities, your towns? How do you think that benefits the people, your constituents? Okay, you voted no on this. I want to hear from your mouth. And if you can justify to me why you thought it was better to vote for men in my daughter's locker room and sports and bathrooms and everything else, and you can tell me why voting for yourself to get a raise but voting for energy to increase and all this other costs to the average person who doesn't make $250,000 a year, if you can justify that to me, I'll drop out tomorrow. You can't justify it to me, but I will sit here and I will gladly have that conversation with him, right? There's no reason to debate. There's no argument. There's no nothing. Again, what are you going to debate?
What do you think? Have him come in?
I got to sit there and just literally say, okay, you voted yes, and no.
I'll hold.
Is your security available?
Right.
They are. If I show up there, they'll be there with me.
But that's so. I think Paulo took it like it was a hit at him, but it wasn't. You know, again,
Well, the only reason I bring it up is 'cause
social media, anything.
'cause I know.
And I can see how it came across that way.
Yes.
So, and I made it clear in a comment too, and I'm like, dude, it wasn't about you. And then he kept going. I think he talked to like Jody, made a comment again, and he tagged my name, and it's like, dude, stop tagging my name. Like I already said, it wasn't about you.
Too.
I'm like, it wasn't about you. Like, if it was about you, I would say Paulo, right?
Right.
Yeah.
No, it wasn't about you. But I should have referenced and said it was about Mike too. So, and I didn't do that.
Let
So
me ask you a
it was
question.
unclear.
If you were invited to that event, would you have gone?
Yeah,
If those people invited you?
I would have went. Invited or not, I should have gone.
But you
but I
believe,
don't
you believe
feel I want to be there because the narrative would be
that's
know,
kind of where I'm going.
So I want to go because I want to hear from him. I want to hear his mouth say the nonsense. I want to hear what people are believing, right? But at the same time, if I show up there, it's going to look like, oh, look, he's just here to start trouble.
Yeah,
He's
but
here to start
my
problems.
question is,
You know what I mean? Like he's instigating.
What if it
No,
was
I'm
your
not.
event? What if it was your event and those people were there for you? Those people.
What?
The same people that were there supporting him. If they
Yeah.
invited you to support you, would you participate?
I'll participate with any. I'll
Yeah, that's what I'm saying,
go
'cause-
talk to anybody.
Yes, because I'm saying that
Because I'm here to represent you, right?
Right,
If
right.
you invite me to Bobby Kudo's house, I'm coming.
Yep.
Because I'm here to represent you. You deserve to know why you're voting for me.
But clearly they voted. They invited him because they're supporting him, right?
Of
They're
course,
gonna
it's the
fund
wealthiest
him.
families in Westport.
So
Of
my
course
question
they're
is,
inviting him.
would you accept that? Would you have accepted that?
Yeah.
If they said, "Hey, boom, we want to support you."
Yeah, I would have went. I would have invited everybody. I would have had the guy because again, they have a right to know who's going to represent them and what I bring to the table.
Yep.
So everybody's voice matters. You know, Jody argues with me 99% of the time.
All the
Yeah,
fucking
yeah.
Right?
time.
Jody has his views and I have mine.
Right, right.
But here we are,
Yep.
and I guarantee you, Jody knows that I'm at least looking out for the people.
Yeah.
Whether we agree on the president or the
Can I say something?
senators or
Okay,
whatever,
not to get all
fine.
political, but I
Yeah.
find that the mayoral race was easier to follow than this race. Does that make sense?
Yeah, because
Like-
nobody knows who he is.
Yes, I can't.
Nobody
see it.
even knows what
I
this
can't-
guy
I
does or
can't
who he
track.
is.
Yeah, I can't track.
And that's
I
how
can't
he's gone
track.
under the radar for
I
so
can't
long.
track. It's
And he
hard.
doesn't have to. Nobody has
It's
to know
hard.
who he is.
It's hard.
It doesn't matter because
hard.
all the money is there. All the money's behind him. All the power's behind him. Yo, when you got the governor, the lieutenant governor, the AG, at your event supporting you, they want to keep you there, and you're the Ways and Means, there's a reason they want to keep you there. Yeah. This is a guy who voted against cops. The reason cops and firefighters, first responders don't get money, right? He took a knee. He voted when it came to that George Floyd deal and all that stuff, right? He voted against the police. Tell me how that benefits public safety today.
Yeah.
We're one of the most dangerous states in the country.
Right.
Fall River is one of the highest, most dangerous and high crime cities in the state.
Yeah.
No, we are. Like, we are. Massachusetts is 43rd.
We're on top 10. We're on top 10.
We're top 4.
Top
We're number
4.
4.
Okay.
Wow.
Depending on what you go by, but it's always 1 to 4. So we were 1 during the mayoral race, but when you hide the murders, I guess you don't have to. You can lose a little numbers there.
But
that's reality.
I imagine this is a huge shift for you, though, right? Because the shift would be like a mayoral race is nothing like running for Senate, right? Like the audience is right.
It's so vast.
It's a vast situation.
So it's hard.
Dude,
it's very hard. It's hard to get in front of 100,000 people in Fall River.
How does somebody in Freetown know who you are? How does somebody in Lakeville know who you are? Right. You know
And it's just a matter of getting out there and meeting people and talking to people. When I'm out there getting signatures, and when everybody's out there helping get signatures, I give my number to everybody. I give my Facebook to everybody. Everybody can talk to me personally. Sure. You're not getting secondhand. They're not going to talk to Bobby and be like, oh, what does Boomer think about this? Yeah. Bobby's going to turn around and be like, oh, his number is 774-930-9201.
Right.
Give him a call.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Yep.
So, here's his number. Call him. I want people to hear direct from me. They don't like my answers. I'm not going to please everybody. I get that.
Right.
I'm not part of the crime family. I'm not part of the corruption. I'm not part of the money. I understand that. So, but at the same time, I'm looking out for you just as much as I'm looking out for my own family.
Right.
And if you want to go with him because you got this cake job from it, or you got some kickbacks from it, hey, go for it. That's not going to happen.
But when
with me
does
in
the
office.
momentum start, Boomer? I guess that's what I'm asking. Like, when does the momentum start? When do people start getting excited that this is actually going to happen?
The second I pick up papers, because the second I pick up papers is where it's, hey, you're going to be, everybody's in the group, everybody's going to see it, right? Yeah. Hey, who's going to go get signatures? Who's down? Who's really in? Who's doing what? Because a lot of people say they're in, right? Mm-hmm. Just like anything else. Yeah, no, I want to help, I want to help.
Saw that.
And that you see it, right? And then 2 months later, it's like, oh, I lost the sheet. Oh, I'm sorry to get back to you. And that happens, but I plan for that.
How many signatures do you need?
300.
300.
Same thing.
All right.
Same thing. I think I turned in, like almost 600 last time. You know what I mean? Yeah. So I'm not worried about the signatures. I just had 5,600 people vote for me against a guy that's been here for almost a decade and served 30 years in the school system. I think we'll be okay with getting 300 people that want me on a ballot.
Yeah.
Am I saying that I'm going to go in there and change the world and know everything? No, I'm going to be fed through a fire hose. But I'm good at that, right? I live that way. So for me, I'm going to go in there with the mindset of I want to work for the people that put me there, not the people that I answer to up there. Because I don't answer to anybody.
It's so hard. Dude, I believe you because I know you.
Yeah, well, that's it. The average person doesn't know
But the average
me.
person hears that and they're like, oh, well, no, it's more of the same. It's more of the same. Right?
One thing they got to understand, I'm not a politician. I'm an everyday citizen, single dad of 6 kids, military veteran for going on 20 years in August. Like, I'm you. I'm not a politician. I'm not that guy.
Again, I don't get into politics.
I don't blame you.
I vote for who I vote for. I'm vocal. I'm a Republican. I pro law enforcement. I got family in law enforcement.
Right.
I've been in law enforcement. It's I stand by that. But the fact what I like about you is you seem to be very real. Like you are, like you just said, you're me, you're him, you're that guy.
Right.
That's what I like about you. I mean, you can relate to us. And I mean,
correct.
I'm not saying other people can't, but at least you relate to me.
Right.
And you relate to my views.
Dude, he's in your face. Like he's here. Like you're able to have that conversation.
And again, I can't. I'm not knocking anyone else because I don't know them personally.
Right.
Never had a real conversation with anybody else, whether Senate or rep or mayor or anything. I mean, I
and you didn't know me before the mayor.
Correct.
Race
Absolutely.
You came to my event. I didn't know who you were. I never met you.
And again, I'm vocal about that. I came to your event because I was in support of you.
Right.
So
I didn't even know until that night.
I wanted to see that change.
Right.
My personal opinion, not anybody else, but my opinion was I wanted to see you in office because I listened to what you had to say and I agreed with what I stood by what you said.
And you can look around and everything I said is 100% true.
And again, and that was my personal opinion as Marco.
Can I tell you, it's pretty cool. Like when we sat down, like I don't want to talk about our private conversations, but when he starts talking and you're like, bro, that's exactly right.
Correct.
And I'm like, holy shit! Like it's just crazy to hear, dude. Boom, you say some things, and I'm kind of like,
I know.
And then he's like, dude, it's true.
He's like, how did you know that? It's like you were in the room for the conversation.
How did you know that, dude? Not that I never not believe you, dude. But
listen, I get it. It's so hard to believe. That's the problem.
Right.
It's so hard to...
Right.
How? How did they get away with this for so long?
Yes.
How do the people not see this, right? How do they keep getting away with it and nothing happens?
Yeah.
and I can sit there and have those
So
conversations.
I think we're
and
going to
tell
have.
them beforehand.
I'm sorry to cut you
Yeah,
short. We're
yeah.
going to
No,
have a
you're
guest come on if that's okay for a few minutes.
Yes.
Annie.
Yeah, do it.
There
Annie.
she is.
Let me
we're
get
gonna
out of
bring,
the
yeah,
All right, brother. Thank you so much.
Appreciate
we're
you.
going to
Appreciate
bring
it.
Annie on for a
Vote
few.
for Boomer.
Yeah, vote for Boomer.
There you go.
I'm done.
Come on in, Annie.
Boom. Annie Powell. My girl.
Let's see.
Annie, I like your hat. Oh, okay.
Oh, she's in there. All right, she's got
Are you guys
it.
on right
She's
now?
got it.
Yeah, it's
We are
on
live.
We're live. You got to, yeah. It goes on your head.
Yeah, I get it.
Uh,
It's not my first rodeo, but I can't take my hat off. I'm freezing.
No, it's cold in here. We
she's
couldn't
got it.
pay the gas bill.
She's got it.
All right, you got it? All
You know,
right.
I want my jacket.
You got to bring the
Annie.
mic closer.
Bobby Kudo. Pleasure to meet you.
Hi,
Oh, that's
I'm
Bobby.
Annie
I'm sorry.
Powell.
Nice to meet you. Let's get this all
I know
nice
you,
and close
Marka.
Put it up on your mouth. There you go.
There you go. Perfect. Perfect. So we had questions.
I love
we
you,
had
Annie.
questions. we had questions. Are you from LA?
Okay.
Are you from LA?
No, I'm not from LA.
Cape Cod.
You
Connecticut.
can't tell by my accent where I'm from.
Well, that's kind
I
of
don't, that's what we couldn't figure
yeah,
out.
we couldn't figure it out.
Yeah.
Connecticut.
How did you guess Connecticut?
The accent.
Are you
I didn't
really?
even
Is it
say
Connecticut?
anything
No
yet.
fuck.
Well, you asked me, right?
I
She
can
asked
see
Yeah,
Yeah,
but if
whatever.
you guess the town,
Huh.
you get bonus points based on my accent. The town that I'm from.
Oh,
The
so-
town? I don't
Hartford.
know. Mystic River, that's the only one I know.
It's the worst place in
Hartford?
Connecticut
Hartford?
to be from. It's worse than
Hartford.
Hartford. It's worse than Hartford.
I don't know.
Isn't there a Manchester? Is there
It's
a Manchester?
embarrassing where I'm from.
Where? How embarrassing can it be?
Begins with
I
a
live in
W.
Fall River.
No, it's not as bad as Fall River, but
oh,
I'm saying it's the
thanks.
worst town in Connecticut.
Oh, I love that. It's not as bad as Fall River.
I'm just kidding.
Great.
I don't
No,
know
you're not.
anything about Fall River. I'm
she's
just
not.
messing with you.
No, I don't know. I mean, is it Pawcatuck, Connecticut? I love that place.
No, because with a W.
I
she
go there
said.
all the time.
Yeah, that's a P. It
Oh,
begins with a
you said it's
W.
W.
Yeah.
I don't know. Watertown?
Waterbury.
Waterbury, yeah.
Yeah,
Waterbury.
you were so close. Watertown's great. Waterbury's the worst.
Okay. all right.
Yeah, not proud.
And so how do you end up? Well, I mean, if you grew up there, how do you end up in comedy? How does that start for you?
Well, so I ended up in Boston in college, and then I had a long journey of other things in life. And then I actually found out I was sick with cancer, quit what I was doing. And then I went out to LA, and my sister was living in LA. And I was sitting at my sister's bar in Burbank.
Oh, shit.
And there was a guy sitting there, and I was telling a story how I took a bus from Vegas to
Yeah.
like this burnt down Dairy Queen on Skid Row. And the guy was like, "Can you tell that story on a stage exactly how you're telling it right now?" I'm like, "Yeah." He goes, "Meet me at Jimmy's of Burbank tonight. You're going to
Shut
do
up.
comedy."
That's awesome. I
Shut
didn't
up.
know.
And that was
wow.
Steve
Really?
Cooper.
That's
Steve
awesome.
Cooper.
Oh,
It was
Steve,
Steve
Steve Cooper.
Yep.
Oh, wow. That's awesome.
And
I didn't know that story.
Yeah, that's who it was that put me on stage
That's
for the
just
first
awesome.
time. And
Yeah.
the second night
I did not
ever
know
did
that.
comedy, I was at Flappers in Burbank, and I was
Yeah.
on a show with Jay Leno.
Holy shit.
It was
That's
unreal.
crazy. I didn't
Yeah.
know that story. I really
Yeah.
no, that's awesome.
That's amazing.
Yeah.
No, that's awesome. And now you ended up in Fall River, so things
Yeah.
are looking
And
up
if you
for
don't
you.
No, I was
No.
hopeful that
how-
someday, like after 16 years of comedy, that I'd end up in Fall River.
Well,
like
yeah.
this was
No.
my
Yeah, that's the goal.
to
No,
get here
I
tonight.
listen. I
Yeah.
know. I got
Were
big
you like
things happening.
18 when you got into comedy?
I was 36. I'm
Wow.
50. Yeah.
Looks great for 50.
I would- I
Jeez,
would-
I would have never guessed 50.
I wouldn't look like you when I'm
How
50.
old
Yeah.
are you?
50.
How old am I? How old do I
Guess
look?
what town you're from and how old you are?
Yes.
Guess your weight.
Guess where I'm from. Guess how old I am.
I don't know how.
Actually,
old
we're the same
you
age.
look like.
We're the same
yeah, I
age.
was gonna
Yeah,
say you
we're
look
50.
like
We're
one of my
the same age.
classmates. The
Yeah.
women age better than
Yeah.
men now.
Yeah,
It
well,
never used to be a thing.
I don't know. I look
I'm
pretty
not
good.
saying
I'm
you
not
don't.
gonna
I don't
lie.
want to
You look
agree with her.
great.
I'm not going to agree with
Are
you.
you? Are you? You're not. You're younger, right?
Oh, I love you.
Yeah.
I'm 49. I'll be 50 in like
Yeah, you're the
a couple
same age.
Yeah, that's what I said,
You're-
yeah.
You are younger. You're 49.
I'm 40.
You're
I'm
younger.
really.
I'm 52.
No, you're not. You're like,
I'm
what, 20, 22, 21?
Yeah, yeah.
I'm 27.
I didn't. Sorry, I didn't see you there.
Yeah, she's 27.
You just- she's like, I didn't see.
I mean, I hope
Surprise.
I blend in. I hope
Surprise.
I blend in.
You're
That's
cute.
so funny.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
That's great. What were you doing before comedy? Because
I-
obviously you weren't happy doing it, right?
What is this?
No,
like 20
I-
questions?
so
No.
I
No, I'm
was-
curious.
No, no, no,
I'm real curious to see like. 'cause I
What
wanna-
do you think I did?
I don't know. I'm gonna say, but you were
Education?
a
Education?
kindergarten teacher.
Educator.
Everybody thinks I was a teacher.
I would.
and
You'd be a
Educator,
teacher.
trainer.
absolutely.
Whenever I do this on stage. I'm like, what do you guys think? Like, based
I-
on my accent,
I
how
would've
I
said a
carry
teacher.
myself.
That's what
do
I
you
would
think
like-
I did?
Educator.
No,
Because you have a
I-
very honest face. You have like I feel like I trust you.
That's
like you could
all
lie to me.
comedians have an honest
Yeah,
face.
you could lie to me and I would believe you.
Yeah, and all we do
yeah.
is stand there and like most of the story is the truth, but
Yeah.
the end of it is
Yeah,
usually a
Josh, me.
big giant lie.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Right.
So yeah.
Right. Yeah, I see that.
No, I'd stick with it. I still say like teaching or something like
Yeah.
that.
No.
No,
I
really?
was a firefighter,
No way.
and then after that, I was a massage therapist. When
I
I
could
got
see
sick
how-
with cancer, I became
I
a
could see how
massage
those go together.
therapist, and then it
Where
they
we-
crossed over each other.
Where were you a firefighter?
In Connecticut.
Oh, no shit.
In
Yeah.
Waterbury.
I knew. I knew I liked you.
Were you a volunteer?
I-
Well, that's not really what it was.
Yeah.
It's like 20. I got it all figured out. I'm writing it all down.
You're writing it all
I'm
down.
writing it all down.
I still
I'm
go
writing
with
it
the
all down.
teachers. I don't know.
Well, I've taught. I actually have taught classes. I'm educated.
There
I
you
went
go.
to college,
Say,
but I've taught adult education too. That's something I've done. I've done a lot of stuff.
Now, adult education meaning.
What
Oh,
kind
I'm
of
sorry.
adult
I'm
ed-
going. Yeah, I'm going somewhere else.
Well, comedy's not easy.
Like
though.
one of those, like I was at the sex toy
Well, you
party,
said
like,
massage,
I
and then now
worked
you're
for
teaching
Athena.
adult. She's teaching adult. I
I
mean,
worked for Athena, and I was like,
Athena. That's hilarious.
I'm a teacher.
That's hilarious.
Down, chicka, bow, bow.
Show and tell. It's
I'm
show
gonna
and
tell
tell
you a
day
joke,
and
bitch.
Field trip. What is this all about? What is
All right,
look, this guy?
th-
He's on his phone. He doesn't
There's
care.
actually nothing
He's
recorded.
my- he's my
I'm
engineer.
just sharing.
We're not recording anything, actually.
No, we're just messing with
We go to
you.
random
None of
bars
this-
and do this.
We're not live. People aren't making comments. None of that's happening. That's not. None of that's
What's going
real. This is
Yeah,
we're on a
it's a
live show.
podcast, yeah.
We're a podcast. We're a live show.
And he's like, really?
Yeah.
Yeah, you can
Isn't that
see
great?
So, Annie.
I don't
So
know.
Annie does a. So she's obviously she's our headliner tonight, which she's going to be great tonight, and it's completely sold out here tonight. But we're also going to be doing a raffle.
Okay.
So I don't know if you want to explain a little bit more about that. We are going to be doing a raffle.
Oh yeah, the raffle's it's a Valentine's Day raffle, and in the basket we have a couple of JBL earbuds and wine, and there's beer in there from Treehouse.
Okay.
Bunch of donors.
And now the money from this raffle is going
goes
towards.
to the Open Sea Foundation for the Arts, which is a foundation that's newer, but it used to be a different name. We took it over.
Yeah.
Chris Flayhive, myself, Liz Miller, all comedians.
Okay,
and
yeah,
then we
I know
have
Liz,
an
yeah.
attorney who's a treasurer,
Yeah. All right.
Joel.
Yeah.
It's based out of Gloucester, but we're taking it everywhere.
Awesome.
So
What does it
it's to-
support? What does it support?
So it's to fund at people who want to get into the arts but can't afford it. So if performing arts, if you can't afford a guitar, we want to give you the money
Oh, wow.
to get the guitar. If you want to get into comedy,
Yeah.
we want to give you the money to take the classes or start your comedy career, however you want to do it. So that's what we're doing. It's pretty great.
Awesome.
Good
Do
organization.
you think you can teach a comedian, or you have to have it? Right? Isn't that always the question? Right? Can you teach somebody to be funny?
So
Or-
Well, you can't teach trauma, and that's what the good comedians
Yeah,
all
yeah.
have is a life of trauma.
I'm going to say this.
That's what this show's about.
I knew a comedian. I'm not going to say his name because I don't even know if he's still around. But Andy knows. But the minute I start talking about this, Andy will know exactly what I'm talking about. So when I worked at Nick's Comedy Stop in Boston, we used to have a comedian who used to come in. He was one of the openers. Sometimes he would act as a host. And he had these jokes, and he was actually friends with Will Ferrell.
Oh, okay.
And it was funny because he would have these jokes, and he would come up on stage and talk about teaching somebody how to do comedy. This person was a very, very successful multimillionaire, and he would come up on stage, and he would say the jokes. One of his jokes was like, so my wife sent me out to find Summer's Eve. I couldn't find that wine anywhere. And he'd sit and he'd stare at the crowd. He'd be like, what the fuck? And he goes, and don't get me started on BJ's. I've asked. And that's exactly how he would do it.
right.
Do you know what I'm talking about?
no idea, but like those are terrible jokes.
Yes,
Like,
right.
do better.
His first name is George.
I have no idea who it is.
Oh, no?
None
Oh,
at all.
man. I whatever. If he sees it, he George
Are you
D.
a comedian?
No. Am I a comedian? Yeah, it was me. No, it was George DiMartino.
I don't have
You don't-
any
oh, you
idea
don't
who
remember-
that. I
really?
don't think I've ever heard that name before.
So George was so he was from Cape Cod. He was from
A terrible comedian.
Mash P. Mass.
Yeah.
And
Now
it was
I'm going to
fu-
open it
No,
up
Matt.
and
So
start
if Matt,
a wine brand
I know
called
Matt's not
Matt
watching
McGill
right
just
now.
for
That's-
that.
that's hilarious.
Out of spite.
Oh my God! So he would be, he would be
Greatest
like,
joke ever.
That was the funniest thing to be like. And now what's this new thing with cops on bikes? What are you, Officer Huffy? That's exactly. What he
So it's like dad
Oh,
jokes.
God.
They're
That's
all
what
like
you
dad
think is
jokes.
funny.
You
You're
know.
going to love my
So-
set tonight.
You
My
gotta
God,
ask.
You're really easy
You got to
please.
talk to Matt when you ask Matt. Matt's gonna be like, "Holy crap! Yes, George DiMartino."
Yeah.
And he would come in, and rumor had it that he would pay the club to come in and do sets. And it was just a funny thing. He was one of those guys like he just asked. So you I don't think you could teach somebody how to be a comedian.
No,
you
no,
have
right.
it.
It's good that
Oh, you
instinct,
No,
don't.
right?
you
Yeah.
really, the best comics have
Yeah.
a history of terrible things,
Yeah.
trauma and all kinds of stuff happening.
Yeah.
They're the best.
Yeah.
And you have to be able to really just you have to be fearless. You have to like drop this, your shell. You have to shed your skin really
Yeah,
and just be like vulnerable to this.
If you had to
your life.
explain your comedy, what would you tell people? Like, what type of comedy do you?
My comedy is still the exact same way it started. Me telling a story about some
So it's an
bullshit that
experience, like an
happened.
experience that you've. Because you know what? I'll say this, right? And this is, I think, it's a fair statement. Most female comedians are like
Here we go.
gross. Is that
Raunchy.
okay to say that? Like
Raunchy?
almost over,
Gross as
like,
far as what?
like over the top, raunchy. Like could you
I
be?
thought you meant like ugly.
I know, that's what
no,
I'm
no,
saying.
no, no,
Like,
no,
gross.
no, no.
Gee, thanks.
No, I mean like no. I mean in that raunchy sense where it's gross, like it's not funny, right? It's so over the top that
Give me
it's
an
not.
example of a comedian that you're talking about.
Like
who's the
you know,
first
I don't
one
want to
that
say
you-
I don't want to say Nikki because she's so big.
What's
but-
the one
but-
that's got a? She's really.
But
She's got
this-
a Netflix special right now.
and it's,
And I
it's
think
all
it's the only
about
special she has. She only has one. But
how raunchy.
Yeah.
Like, and I'm saying to myself, I'm all
I mean,
about. look,
I thought it was funny.
I'm not complaining. I'm not. I like raunchy jokes. I'm a raunchy.
Tell
but-
me a raunchy
but
joke
my-
that a woman has said that you're like, that's gross. I want to know
Well,
what you're
okay,
talking
so
about.
I don't know a specific joke, but I'll say something along the lines where it's either.
Well, my wife asked me to go get a bottle of Summer's Eve.
Is
It's
that,
always-
is that wrong?
No,
for you?
it's
fine.
just like
I
it's
want
over
it
the top.
anyway.
Like
It's always like
Martino.
sex related.
Yeah,
it's always
like
about
over the top.
some type of sex, and it's like, can't you make jokes about something else other than sex? It's always like if you put a female comedian on 99% of
See,
the time.
I actually like
they're-
that though, to have a female, like when a female's talking about. I think that's actually funny.
What are men joking about most
'Cause
of the time?
You always, yeah,
Well, no.
correct, yeah.
Well, I think you get more of a variety because only in the sense
Yeah.
that there are more men comedians than female comedians, and so not to hold females to a higher standard, but I'm saying like you can be super funny without being like super raunchy. I guess that's the point I'm trying to make. So I say you are funny, I laugh, you're funny, but can you do that without being raunchy? I guess that's what I'm trying to say, right? Can you be funny without being raunchy? That's the
so
point
you
I'm trying to
think
make.
that, okay, that's an
what I'm saying?
interesting take.
Yeah.
I respect the question.
No?
I think that men are raunchier than women. And I think women are heard differently.
All right. Yes.
I'll agree
That's
with that.
fair.
Absolutely,
That's fair.
Annie,
That's
yeah.
fair.
I
But I think
I'll
like
agree with
so
that.
more like let's say like a Dave Chappelle. Dave Chappelle is more like a storyteller. Pretty much I would imagine
Yeah.
like
I
you
know Dave Chappelle and I've
Yeah.
worked with him.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
love Dave Chappelle.
He's amazing. Like so, it's a storyteller. But then you have other comedians that I agree. They're just raunchy. They're not funny. They're just saying things to say things to get the drawer out of the crowd. Maybe they're the fluffer, right? Maybe they're getting the crowd going, whatever it is. But I say to myself, what's the substance? Like anybody can say something raunchy and be funny. My thing is like, what's the intelligent comedy? I prefer like
George Carlin.
yes.
Okay.
That's
Okay.
that's perfect.
So
perfect.
my dad loved George Carlin.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
I grew up sort of listening to George Carlin, and I also love Dave Chappelle. But there's they're political,
Yeah.
right? So when you get to their level, you're safe being political. When you're here, like I mean,
That's
I've
a
clearly
great
almost
point.
made
That's
it.
a great
like tonight
point.
is proof
Yeah,
that I've
yeah.
almost made it to an arena, right?
Yeah,
So-
no, I agree. I mean,
Obviously.
Well, you're on the
Next
Bobby
stop-
Kudo show. She's on the Bobby Kudo show. You
stop
made
It
it.
happens.
Next
it
stop is the garden.
Yeah.
no, I mean the bar in New Bedford,
People
the
are
garden.
starting to understand what I do. I don't do politics at
Yeah.
all. I keep politics out. I don't think anybody can
Good for
tell
you.
where I stand politically. A little bit lately, I've been having a few more
Well, you
things
can't help
to
yourself.
say.
It's so easy.
Yeah,
It's so
it just
easy.
Comes out. Like somebody will yell something out, and I'm like, you know, and I don't yell back. I'm not a screamer.
Yeah.
I don't know if that tells you where I stand politically, but anyway,
So you
So-
don't scream? Don't.
She doesn't scream
No,
back. So.
I don't
Yeah.
scream.
So back to your
Yeah.
massage days. No,
You know what? Tonight I'll do the massage joke for
do
you.
it.
just
Yeah, well,
so you
awesome.
hear
listen,
it.
I brought my cross with
Not-
me
not
today,
raunchy.
and I got my guilty on. So that's what she said to me when I walked in.
He's wearing his cologne smells so
smells great,
good. I'm
doesn't
like,
he?
what is
Yeah.
that? It smells so
Everywhere
good.
we
And he's
go.
like, it's
Yeah.
called guilty. I'm like, you can't
Yeah.
wear a cross and wear guilty cologne. That's a conflict.
I
Like,
say hi to him.
It
I
makes
hug
me
him. I
feel
give him a
better.
hug, and I smell like him for the rest of the night. Like everywhere I
and
go.
you're hard.
yeah.
Yeah, I get it. I get it.
Wait,
So
me
hard.
or him? No.
Let- see
Blue
what
Chew.
you guys do. I was in the middle of talking about
sorry,
being a
that's what we-
comic. You
well,
asked me a question,
I
and
did,
then you
I did.
you want to talk
I
about
just wanted
raunchy
to-
stuff.
No, it
Well,
wasn't
yes,
me.
because it's easy.
It's
I don't
easy.
even remember what I was saying.
Well,
Here's the thing about
Yep.
comedy.
Yep.
So those guys have all they found their demographic. Everyone goes and pays tons of money
Yeah.
to go see them, right?
Mm-hmm.
So when you're at these levels, like coming up in comedy, you're still trying to figure out, like, you have to get your audience until you have a place where you're safe. You're the headliner, and people
Yeah.
are
Yeah.
like, okay. And now you can say whatever you want because
Yeah.
you know those people are there to hear you. Here, I don't know anybody in here. They don't know who
That's
I
what
am.
we were talking about. How
You know?
I would say that it's more difficult to play a small crowd like this than it is to play a larger crowd, right? Because
For me, it is,
the
yeah.
chances to get the joke, right? Like if you have more people, obviously more people get the joke, right?
Yeah.
More laughs, right? That's obviously the objective,
Yeah.
right? So I would give credit to say this is difficult, especially when you're doing these smaller venues. You know what I mean?
Well, this isn't too small. I guess this is sold out tonight, and this
Yeah, we
will
are
be a
sold
great
out.
crowd.
Yeah,
It is.
It'll be
So
a good time.
it's more. I'll be able to talk to everybody more and learn about them more, and that's what I love to do. I'm a crowd working
Yeah,
comic.
yeah.
That's my favorite.
I could see
Yeah.
that. She had nice eyes, so you can be out there, right?
Thanks.
Yeah.
Don't make me get raunchy on you now.
Well, I already got a boner from him, so let's just move
Same.
on. Let's
I
just,
guess I'm
This
guilty
is-
of that.
let's just move on.
Gen X thing. We're all Gen X,
Yeah,
right?
yeah,
yes.
We're a totally different breed. Somebody
Oh,
just
yeah.
said to me, "Do you realize there's never been a Gen X president?"
Is that true? Is that real?
No, how old was Obama?
He missed out on it. I think he was born before. If you have to be born before 1965 to be a boomer, and I think
Oh,
I
really?
think he's a boomer.
Oh wow, I didn't realize that.
Yeah, so
I thought he was a
somebody
Gen X.
just said, "Why has there never been a Gen
Yeah.
X president?" And I'm like, "What a great question.
That is a great
What is
question.
it about us?"
Yeah.
That's crazy. Yeah.
Why do you think? I think less and less
I
are
think
stepping
we
up.
We weren't.
Right?
Did you guys grow up in household? Now all of a sudden I'm interviewing you.
Yeah,
That's what you
good.
want.
Yeah,
Yes.
it's,
Okay,
yes.
so
Yes.
did you grow up in a house where you didn't talk about politics or religion?
Well, we talked about religion. It was a very religious
Did
house
you
for
know
me,
if
but
your
not
parents
politics.
were Democrats or Republicans? Because I didn't. I had no idea.
I did.
I didn't
Yeah,
care.
yeah.
You didn't care?
I didn't care either, but I
We
I
didn't
knew.
care though, right? Isn't that the
Yeah,
thing about Gen
yeah,
X?
right.
We didn't care.
Yeah.
Right.
Did we care about politics? Like
Not
across
really.
the board, any Gen X person I talked to is like, yeah, we didn't really like.
We didn't care. So
We
would you say it was
didn't care.
complacency? So we're kind of where we're at because we were
I
complacent.
don't think it was complacency. I think it was we were kids and we didn't have that. There was no agenda shoved down our throats. We were kids who were
Correct.
allowed
Yeah.
to be
Yeah.
outside
Be kids. Yeah,
playing
no, I
until
agree
the
with
street
that.
lights
Yeah.
came on and drink out of the hose and eat peanuts.
Pre-social
Yeah.
media.
You know, like all
Yeah.
the stuff.
Pre-internet.
Yeah, you can't do any of that anymore.
Yeah. Pre-internet.
No, you can't bring.
You're not even
peanuts
allowed to have an
school.
opinion
Seriously.
anymore.
So do you think you find it easier for comedians today that there is social media? Like, so obviously your content, you can spread your content.
I don't use social media.
No
at all.
kidding.
No, I don't use it. I don't even think I have 1,000 followers on Instagram.
Oh, wow.
I don't like it.
So
I don't
you-
like
you-
it at all.
So you work the comedy circuit. So you travel and work the circuit? Is that what you do?
Where
this
is
the circuit?
that? What
The
is that
circuit?
radius that
Is this
is
like the
your
planet?
the
The
comedy
Earth.
circus that you
Earth.
the circuit
The Earth.
that you speak
Yes,
of?
the Earth. Yes, yes,
The Earth, yeah.
The Earth, yes.
I actually have done comedy internationally.
Really?
I worked in the Bahamas.
Oh well.
I lived in Hawaii for a while, which isn't international, but I did live, out of the continental United States. Did comedy there too.
Oh, wow.
That's actually where I met Dave Chappelle in Hawaii.
Really?
Yeah.
What's he
Oh,
like?
wow.
So
Is it-
great.
I was going to say, is it...
He was having a tough time when I met him, but he's such a great person. He gave me the best advice I've ever received in comedy.
What was that?
It is that comedians are artists, and the biggest mistake comics make is that they care so much about what other comics think. Like,
Think about them, yeah.
Matt got bullied at Nick's. He had Leonarda Jonet. She's a really controversial comic, and he was like bullied by other comics into canceling her. And do
Wow.
I agree with the stuff she says? Not
Yeah.
all of it, of course. You know
Yeah,
what
yeah, I
I
know
mean?
she is,
I've
yeah,
not met a person in life that I fully agree with everything that they say. Have
Yeah.
you?
Yeah.
No, of course
Right?
not.
We all disagree.
I mean,
on
I
some
agree
level
with myself
almost
most of the
everybody.
time.
Yeah, well,
Yeah,
I
well.
believe you would.
I will, yeah.
I,
See how she looked at you?
She
See
did,
it?
yeah,
I
she
saw
did.
the eyes.
Oh, she's
I
yeah,
was-
no.
yeah, because
she,
he's dressed like a comedian. He's
Yeah.
got all black on.
she,
But I think what that is, you look like a human jewelry case. It's
Do-
all black, and then you just like want your
Jesus.
bling to
With
show.
the-
well,
and then you just
that's
have
why
all
I
the
do it
black
because
on.
then the ring and the
I
watch
get
and
it.
everything shines.
Yeah,
with
you
that.
look like the
And the
black
cross
inside, the
shines.
interior of a jewelry case,
A cheap one. No.
a kiosk.
The kiosk.
Kiosk. Want to try this on?
So Dave said to me, we're all artists, and you have to not care about the other artists. You have to care about who's going to buy your art and who's going to display it. So you need to care about who's going to book you
Yeah.
in the gallery and who's going to be your audience buying they're buying the tickets. And comedians all are like, oh, no, like they try to bully you into thinking what they think. And
Yeah.
I'm like, you don't do that. We cater
No.
to an audience, not to the other comics.
Who would you say you're most like? Your comedy, your style.
Most like?
Annie Powell.
Well, it's usually that style of
Yeah.
comedy.
I've
you know,
I've never. Nobody's ever compared.
because I prefer storyteller. I love storytellers. To me,
definitely. Yeah, I'm a storyteller for sure. But are you going to stay for the show?
I'm staying. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
I'm not going
Well, don't
nowhere.
go out of your way. Like it's
No,
late
I'm
for
staying.
you. You're
I'm
you're
staying.
a 50-year-old man.
Oh,
It's a late show.
you would
Late
know.
night for
You would know, right? We're all.
Don't
we're
feel
all,
guilty.
I know, right? But I do. I'm looking forward to it. Absolutely, 100%.
I really think that Gen X needs to stick together right now.
Oh, yeah,
and never
yeah.
run for president.
Hell,
Ever?
ever?
Never.
Let me ask. Can I ask you guys another question?
Yeah, go for it. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's the Annie Powell show.
Welcome to the Annie Powell Show.
What was your favorite candy when you were a kid? First thing that comes to
Snickers.
your
I
mind.
love the
Can't
Snickers.
be chocolate. I forgot to say
can't
that
be
part.
chocolate?
Can't be chocolate.
So you're
Jolly
not-
Rancher?
you're-
Jolly Ranchers. I love Jolly Ranchers.
You're not going to believe this.
Jolly Ranchers.
No, I didn't really eat candy. Listen. I know family of mine that are watching right now, and they can go on. I
No
didn't-
candy?
No, not really. Man.
I like candy.
No.
What did you do at Halloween?
I actually did not really dress
sold
up or
those
go out.
candy. He
I'm
got
not
it
even
and then he
kidding.
would
Yeah,
sell
no.
it, distributed
I would
it.
hand it out at the house. I never really went trick or treating and stuff like that. No, I know
Wow.
how.
Where did you grow up?
Right here. In
Fall
Fall
River.
River. Yeah.
And-
I just really wasn't never into that. I mean, I never really wanted it. And still to this day, I don't really eat candy at all that much. I mean,
Are you Portuguese?
I am
Do
100%.
Portuguese people not do Halloween and trick or treating? Because
No, of course they do. Yeah, I think.
yeah.
I mean,
Yeah, they do.
They do.
They
they
do.
just go around handing out chorizo.
That's
and
what.
all?
Well,
That too.
Yeah, I mean,
Yes.
I gave the chorizo out, but yeah.
Cerise, apples, Purdish. Yeah.
Yeah, the chorizo and apples.
Chocolate covered chorizo.
What is this? You just put a hole in my bag.
She said
You put a hole in my
chocolate
bag with that
colored
orange.
Like, what's your favorite candy when you were a
put some
kid?
kale in
Bananas.
there.
Chocolate
It's
covered
some sort of weird
Bananas.
fish.
Put some,
Like it
put
was-
some kale in there.
Swedish
Smelts.
fish? No,
Smelts.
it was chocolate covered smelts.
Delicious.
Got it down.
Listen, I like smelts.
Those are delicious. Shishosh.
Oh, yeah, I eat those
No,
all the
you know
time,
what I
yeah.
used to get though, like from
Oh,
Halloween.
there you are.
She's like, surprise.
What I used to get from Halloween when I used to go to like Portuguese house was those little strawberry candies.
Yeah,
you know what
yeah,
I'm talking
yeah.
about. It has like strawberry on the package.
Oh, when you twist at the top. I know
Oh, those
exactly.
are for old. That's what old people
Yes.
gave you.
Yeah.
Those.
Right.
That's like getting a Werther's for
And they would
Halloween.
stick.
That's
And they would
fire though.
stick,
They're
right?
good.
Last
They're
time
good.
you
I
went
love them. I love
trick-or-treating
them. They're
last year?
amazing.
You went trick or treating recently. You look. What are you? How old are you?
I'm 27.
It's like, oh, remember
Listen,
back in
don't
the
ask
day
too
when
many
I used to get
questions.
this shit. By the way, they haven't made those candies for 27
Yeah,
years. So
yeah,
I don't
yeah, I
know
was
who's
gonna
been
say, I haven't
getting
seen those at all.
No, they used
Peel
to
it all
always
off,
be
it
the
was all
glass
stuck to
dish.
it.
They're like glass dish
stuck.
candies.
All melted in there.
Did Portuguese people have? I'm clearly
Yeah.
not Portuguese.
Yeah, yeah.
right?
Yeah.
What do you think I am? I'm just kidding.
No,
What do you-
I was going to say
Did you
Russian,
have-
but
I would say Irish.
Did you have ribbon
Russian.
candy at Christmas? The color.
Oh,
the
yeah,
ribbons
yeah.
with all
Yeah,
the
yeah,
colors?
yeah.
I've had
Yeah,
those.
yeah.
I love that stuff.
Yeah.
I
it was
used to
sticky,
break
though.
It
It was so
apart.
sticky. Right? The
It's
ribbon
like-
candy.
it's like
was
eating
wicked
glass
sticky.
to me.
That's what the point. You ate. First of all, you said your favorite candy was Jolly Ranchers.
It was.
That didn't even. That was so sticky. It didn't come off the paper it was
It's
in.
true.
You ate paper.
I would
as
wake
a
up
child.
sometime, it'd be stuck to
you
your
ate,
face.
You choked on plastic
Stuck in your
when you
face.
were 8 years old
True.
from the Jolly Ranchers,
Yes.
and you're worried about ribbon candy that didn't even have packaging. It was just raw
Yeah, it was.
in a dish.
It was.
I don't think it came in a
was.
box. My grandmother
Yeah.
just got it like in handfuls.
Handful of it.
Yeah, right.
Do you remember
right,
like the
Stop and
sugar
Shop.
candy? Like you would actually dunk it in like the powdery sugar. Like that's how crazy we
Yeah,
were.
yeah.
That was called. Okay,
Oh, they still-
I
they
have
still-
a joke
that
about
they
this.
still make
I'm
that,
going to
but
talk
yeah.
about this tonight on stage.
Great, good.
That
I'm glad I'm
is-
sticking around for because I
that
want to hear
is
this.
now called Fun Dip.
Yeah,
but do you
Fun Dip.
remember what it used to be called when we were kids?
Nah.
It had a really strange name to it. It began with an L.
No.
It was
I
called
don't eat candy.
Lickamade.
What was it called?
It was called Lickamade.
Lickamade?
You remember that,
Yes.
right?
Now that you're saying, I could
It
see
was
it.
called Lick-a-Made, like with hyphens in it.
Yeah.
Lick-a-Made. Why do you think they changed that?
Well, Starbucks. Is still
Clearly
Starbucks.
somebody didn't lick the maid.
It was an order.
It was a court order.
It was a court order.
Can't lick the maid, bro.
Yeah.
Can't lick the maid.
Yeah. No, all right.
Yeah.
Well, that's good to know about your candies.
Yeah, no,
Yeah,
yeah,
well.
that's yeah.
And then Reese's. Reese's is always the win, right?
I said no. No
He said
chocolate.
she said you can't do
You gotta
chocolate.
do Reese's.
No
But
chocolate.
no, I'm saying like for
Yeah.
Halloween.
Does Reese's taste different now than when we were kids? The peanut butter's not the same.
You know, you're right.
It's like
Really?
Yeah,
I mean,
right.
I
you're
didn't
right. I
really-
still eat them. No, you don't. You can't participate.
No, I
You don't
can't.
eat it,
Yeah.
You're
My
right.
mouth's-
And they're smaller too.
yeah.
They're not as large.
So I feel sorry for
I
you,
know,
Marco,
I feel sorry for
because I
myself.
feel like you didn't. You
Yeah.
look sad right now
I am.
that I asked these questions.
I'm crying
He has
inside.
great skin, though.
You-
Look at his skin.
I
It's
know.
perfect skin.
Listen,
It's probably from not eating.
Not eating
Finding
candy.
So listen, the funny.
Have you ever had a pimple ever?
Listen,
You've never had a pimple,
tell
have
this
you?
right now.
You've never had a
I'm
pimple,
49
it's
years old. I have no cavities. I've never had a cavity. And I shouldn't be saying this, but I probably went to the dentist about 10 times in my entire life.
Oh, wow. And you have great teeth.
I was, no cavity. My dentist was like, you're bullshit. I was like, no, I mean, really, I don't really go to the dentist. I never had, I have no cavities, no
Yeah.
hairline cracks, no nothing.
That's amazing.
They were like, wow.
That's awesome, dude.
Yeah.
Now I'm worried that they didn't feed you anything as a child. Like,
Protein
you-
shakes.
Yeah.
Protein shakes.
You do have
Protein.
really nice teeth.
He
I
does.
do. I know I
you
do.
You do. Yeah,
Good
natural.
looking group of people.
Right?
I am.
Right here.
I say this at all the shows when I'm on. I'm a pretty hot looking guy.
That's why he hangs out with me. Because I put him on camera.
Yeah.
Just because I put him on
why I
camera.
do
That's the only reason why.
All right.
I get to shine. I see my shining in the
Yeah.
TVs. I get all excited.
Right? Seriously.
So what are you doing here?
I'm the host, actually. I'm Bobby
Oh.
Kudo. I'm the
Yeah.
host. Welcome to my show.
already met.
I thought we
This is
did
my
this
show.
I
already.
didn't know what I was doing over here.
So-
you don't blame me. I don't know what's going
Where
on
do you
from one day to the
where are you
next.
from?
No, right?
Yeah, where are you from?
I'm from Fall River. Born and raised.
Yeah.
Born and raised.
Okay, so this is a Fall River show.
But it started actually in Berkeley, but I've been doing this for about 12 years. And
So I have family in Berkeley,
oh, no kidding.
on Berkeley Street.
Oh.
Yeah.
I can't,
Did you say on Berkeley Street?
Did you guys? All right. So do you want to hear? This is
I do wanna
sort
hear
of a
this,
sad
actually.
story, but it's
Oh,
a great
okay.
story. I think
Okay,
I might have
alright.
told you this.
Sadder than you
So
opening with
my,
cancer?
Like,
Is
love
it sadder
of
than
my
that?
life, who
Yeah.
is my
Oh, yes, you
one of
did tell me
my-
this. Yeah.
We talked about this.
Yeah,
So
we did.
he was in a boating accident here in Fall River, and he passed away in 2019.
Yeah.
His body was missing for 6 days. His name was Mark Hanoud.
Shut up.
And yeah.
Yeah.
Mark was a very close friend of mine. I worked
Okay,
with Mark.
so Mark was my boyfriend.
At Camping World. Like,
Yeah, right. So
Him and I were
probably
very
met
close.
you before then because I used to go to
yeah.
Camping World all the
I wanted
time.
to say she looked familiar.
Oh, wow.
But Mark Hanoud was a very close friend of mine.
Yeah.
I actually have a picture.
Mark was an amazing human.
I took a
right?
picture of him and I together, and I said, if I was ever gay, it'd be with you, buddy. It's in my Instagram. If you go look at it, he's there with me. And he said,
Oh,
if I
that's
was ever
awesome.
gay,
A lot
it
of
would have
men
been.
wanted to sleep with him.
He
It
was,
was
Wow,
great.
he was
Yeah.
awesome.
He was
Yeah.
so great.
Just
Oh,
a
wow.
good guy. I'm sorry. Go
No,
ahead.
so it's okay.
Go ahead.
So
Watch.
his mother and I are
A
very
little
close.
emotional.
We talk
Sorry.
all the time. So his sister owns Mark of Healing in Berkeley, Mass, and it's a healing center. It's named after Mark. It's
Oh, wow.
called
Alright,
MA,
yeah.
it's MARC of Healing
Yeah,
because his
okay.
name was Mark with a C. And yeah, actually, his mother got me this bracelet for Christmas because he bought me a Tiffany bracelet for my 30th birthday,
Yeah.
and I had it on my wrist for 19 years, and it fell off at Gillette Stadium. His mother just replaced this as
Oh,
my
wow.
Christmas gift.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, so
Wow.
I had to make sure she put it on my wrist for me.
Yeah.
But his mom and I are like this. We're super tight.
Yeah.
And
The universe is amazing. I don't even
That's,
like
actually,
no,
that's
it
crazy
really
right there.
is, so-
That just
yeah.
put it up.
Yeah,
Shut
I'll
up,
show
man.
you
Rest in
some
peace,
pictures
buddy.
afterwards.
I would love to see that. I
Yeah.
would see that.
What was I saying about Fall River? So that was my. I
How
was,
great place it is.
Well, we talked about Berkeley.
Yeah,
and how,
Berkeley.
Yep.
So that's how I know Berkeley. So I met Mark and his family when I was living in Florida in Boca Raton, and I worked at a holistic health clinic as a massage
all right.
therapist. And I met his mom, 21st, and she came in and she's like, "I want you to meet my son." So I was 29 years old, and Mark was only 21. And she's like, he's always bringing these 30-year-olds home. I got to bring. I'm like, how old do you think I am? She's like, what are you, like 23, 24? I'm like, no, I'm about to turn 30.
But you're not.
So,
But you're
yeah,
not.
so, and then Mark and I ended up together, and
wow.
I moved back home to be with Mark.
No kidding.
Oh, wow. That's
Yeah.
awesome.
Yeah.
That's a crazy story.
Small
Yeah.
world.
Right?
Yeah.
Small world.
So, yeah, this is, yeah.
we used to have
that's
so much fun
amazing.
together.
Yeah,
Oh, that's funny.
I'm sure you and I have met then
Yes.
along the way.
Definitely.
Yeah.
Definitely. Yes, absolutely. Yeah, and then when his dad sold the RV business and that whole craziness, and then his sister was running the business,
Yeah.
and
Yeah.
it was nuts, man.
Wow.
It was nuts. You know what? And in a small area where nothing really happens, that was a really big deal. Like, that's all everybody was talking about.
That was a huge deal.
Yeah,
It
I mean,
was-
I remember the.
Yeah. No, I'm saying that when they sold the
Yeah.
RV
I-
dealership, it was huge.
They
it was
sold it out to Camping World.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, it
that
was-
was nuts.
It was better when it was USRV.
Yeah, it was. I
Yeah.
mean, it was a little more
awesome.
mom and
Oh,
pop.
yeah, I know what you're talking about. Yeah,
Yeah, right there.
Yeah,
Yeah,
on the corner.
exactly.
Yeah, yeah,
exactly.
all right,
It's on
yeah.
Camping World, but that used
Yeah,
to
yeah.
that was privately owned at one time. Yeah, we had so much fun in that place, man. It was, anyway, we can tell
Mark
stories
has a
another
lot
day.
to do with my comedy too.
Yeah.
A
That's
lot,
awesome.
a lot
Really?
of things that he said. Oh, yeah. Because one thing that happened, I can say. Can I say this?
Oh, yeah,
Freely.
yeah,
Say
yeah.
anything,
Absolutely,
right?
100%.
Yeah, you can say anything.
So-
Yeah, yeah.
Mark and I used to travel, so I went back to Florida, and he came down to Florida, and he picked me, or I picked him up, was picking him up at the airport in Palm Beach, and he said to me, "Are you hungry?" And I couldn't even get the whole sentence out. I go, "Yeah, all I had was a handful of nuts." And he goes, "That's what you're having for dinner too."
That's Mark.
That's great.
That's Mark.
That's what you're having
great.
for dinner
I
too.
love
You know,
that.
without breaking character. Didn't smirk or anything. Just tilted his head to the side.
Man.
That's so Mark. It's like my
That's so
favorite
funny.
memory.
Yeah,
I just couldn't stop laughing, and he's like, "What?" You know?
That's amazing.
What are you
That was
laughing
right.
at? Yeah, it was
Right?
great.
Wow, I'm
Yep,
so
the
glad
best.
you.
Oh,
Like,
that's
you know, I
funny.
haven't thought about him in a minute, and
Yeah,
like, I'm
yeah.
so glad you just kind of brought that back up for me. You know what I
That's
mean?
like
Like,
teary-eyed over
no,
here.
dude, he was a good friend of mine, bro.
Yeah, yeah,
He's a
yeah,
real
yeah.
close friend of mine, and
That's crazy.
I just, I'm almost like embarrassed. I haven't thought of him in so long, and the fact that you even like
Yeah.
brought him up,
Yeah.
and
So we went in and out of each other's lives, but never out of each other's life.
Yeah,
like
yeah,
all
yeah,
the way
yeah.
through. We were like the best of friends, and I read the messages between me and him and my text messages, the Facebook messages. I just keep reading
Yeah.
the old messages all the time, and it's so funny because I just yesterday was starting to read his mom some of our old messages, just like
Oh, that's awesome.
Yeah.
That's-
wow, rest in peace, Mark.
Yeah,
That's
that's
just
Yeah.
even to the family, they're a wonderful family.
they're the
and,
best.
Yeah, yeah.
They're
Nothing but the best for
You
them.
know his brother Derek too.
Yes.
Yeah. Love Derek.
Man, a great family. It's a great family. It's,
They are the best.
yes, and they know how to
They're
party.
that's
They
my
know how to
family.
party. They know how to have a good time. Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
awesome, man.
Well,
So
shout out to
see,
them.
small world.
It is, right?
Super
I'm
small
actually
world.
glad now that this connection happened.
Yeah, I love it.
That's cool.
I
Yeah,
love
no,
it.
it's all about you.
Yeah, no, yeah, it is.
Yeah.
That's what I say.
Why do I
usually
smell
is.
cabbage right now?
It's
all right.
definitely not me.
Yeah, it wasn't me.
Smell it?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I
Smell
just
it.
smell. Yeah,
Coming from
well,
the kitchen.
they're cooking stuff back there. You know what?
He looks
They
so
got-
guilty. Why are you sitting there like that?
They,
You do look
That's
guilty.
just me.
Just
You
like,
do look
lean
guilty.
back
Hey.
like he just shit his pants.
listen, I'm
Not again, bro.
I'm not gonna say
Not
this.
again.
Wait, that's some Portuguese chocolate-covered Portuguese candy that
For
I'm
real.
smelling.
The chorizo.
It's gross. It does smell like shit. It
Wait,
smells like
wait.
shit.
What does it smell like? I can't
like
hear
a
anything.
diaper.
but-
Cabbage. It smells like cabbage.
Oh yeah, probably.
Like shit.
It smells like yeah.
Oh yeah, it does smell like
Yeah,
shit.
it smells
huh?
like off.
It smells like cabbage. That's what I.
Aren't you gonna go to work?
Yeah,
Don't you have to work?
I got to get over there too.
You gotta work,
Yeah.
right? Don't you have to work tonight?
Well,
It is
I'm doing-
cabbage.
I'll-
she needs a drink.
It's
I'll
like,
keep you here all night.
Take
What do you-
your shoes off and get in the kitchen, bitch. Don't you have to go to work?
Don't you have to go to work?
Don't they have a kitchen where they already make the food here?
You're the talent?
No, don't hit me.
You're wonderful, Annie.
It's awesome, Eddie.
Will you come back on the show? Listen, I would love to have you on the show. Like we do, I do the live cast, and
Yeah.
this is usually an event that we have a good time at. But I have a studio. I would love to have you come in and do like a one-on-one. And it seems like you're very interesting, and you have a lot to tell. And so I would love to have you come in
Yeah.
Sure.
and do like a full-out interview. You know,
Yeah, why not? I'd love to do it.
You know,
Yeah, that'd be
Yeah.
awesome.
because we
Any
all have,
friend of Mark's is a friend of mine.
There you go.
perfect. Who knew?
That's awesome. That's
Oh
cool.
my
knew?
God, what is that smell?
I know it's bad.
And
good, mate?
honestly,
It's coming
why
from the
do you
kitchen.
look so guilty?
Oh, he's relaxing right now. No, but
Just chilling.
you know what? It
It
does.
smells like 3 days after St. Patrick's Day.
I'm not gonna lie to you. No, I'm not like that gassy right now.
Yeah.
But I would let you know if I farted or not. I'm not gonna be honest about
There you
that.
go. You gotta appreciate
Riveting.
it.
Thank you.
yeah,
appreciate
well, whatever
that.
it is, I think it's done because they just hit the bell. So
Oh yeah, there it is.
It's definitely cabbage though.
it is
smells
cabbage.
like
Yeah, it
shit.
smells
Yeah.
like cabbage.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It smells like when you see a cartoon and like the odor is in the
It's the
air.
green
Yeah,
odor.
right.
It's
Yeah,
so
like
fun.
Pepe Le Pew. Yeah, this is like.
Pepe Le
This place
Pew.
is awesome, by the way.
Awesome.
It's
Yeah,
cool
I'm glad
place,
you
right?
like it.
Yeah, Heather's great. Nick.
Yeah,
is
yeah, Nick's the owner. Yeah, Nick's the owner.
Awesome guy came right out to check out. Like this place is. I'm already
Yeah.
excited to be
Yeah,
here.
it's awesome.
So
Yeah.
Awesome
thank
energy
you for
here.
having
Yeah.
me. Yeah.
Awesome.
Am I dismissed?
You are
Yeah,
this
thanks for coming. Thanks,
Go,
Annie.
go, woman.
Like,
We'll be in touch.
in between my legs.
We'll be in touch.
Oh, man, Annie's awesome, man.
She is awesome. Thanks, Annie. It's a pleasure to have you on the show.
Right?
Pleasure to have you on the show. Bye. Bye.
That's awesome.
That was great, man.
That was awesome. She's
a good
awesome.
time,
Yeah,
bro.
yeah,
That's
she's-
amazing. I
she's-
love that.
She called me cute.
She did.
did. I think she
here we
liked you,
go.
bro.
Here we go.
Well, she liked you until she smelt it, and then she's like,
Yeah, then she's like, he smells like cabbage.
no go.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah, cabbage. Not good. Not good.
You know what I am happy though? She noticed all my bling. So
She did,
like,
dude.
see, that's
She
what
did,
that's what
yeah.
it's for.
You
She
can tell,
noticed
dude.
it.
She's looking at everything, bro.
She
She's looking at
noticed it.
everything. Yeah, she's noticing all. She's
Yeah.
noticing all. You took my phone. She took my phone.
I went through it real quick.
All
Yeah,
right,
she,
all right.
she put her number in it.
I'll look, I'll look at the pictures later.
Jen is not going to talk to you anymore.
Jen is my alter ego.
Marco,
Oh, that's awesome, brother.
great night tonight, man.
Yeah,
Thank you so much for
absolutely,
having
man.
me. I appreciate you
Absolutely,
sitting in, dude. Jody Joe,
Hell
Yeah.
thank
yeah.
you so much. If you're not here already, I don't don't think there's any room, right? There's
No,
room.
they're filling up. I mean, people are getting in slowly because of the weather, but
Yeah.
it's stopped snowing already. So
I was going to say, if there's any room at the bar, come down.
yeah,
but,
no, definitely, yeah.
right?
There's still someone with the bar.
So
yeah.
come
Yeah.
down if you want to hang out with us. We're going to be here till at least what, midnight?
Yeah, we're here till midnight. Yeah,
We're
DJ
here till midnight.
Incognito.
So come on down. We're at 189.
139 South Main Street.
139.
Yeah,
Jeez.
139 South
Dude,
Main
dude
Street.
showed up earlier from Uber. He said 189. So 139 South
139.
Main Street at the Cherry and Web Building. Come on down and hang out with us. You know,
Yeah,
we really appreciate
absolutely.
it. Make sure you like, follow, and subscribe to the show. What do you got there, buddy?
Next Saturday night. Next Friday night, actually, first. We're going to start with Friday. Nothing But Love, it's called. We're at Medici Lounge in Providence. The kid called L, Casual Entertainment, and myself. We do every Friday night over at Medici Lounge in Providence. Come on down. Nothing But Love, DJ Crazy Ray, and Half Pint, who used to be on Hot 106. He's one of the DJs used to be on Hot 106. They were both going to be in the building, so it's going to be a crazy night. I can't believe it's going to be a lot of R&B music, kind of. All the lovers come on down
And
after dinner.
this is the Valentine's night.
This is not Thursday night. I'm sorry, Friday night.
Friday night.
The 13th. Friday the 13th. I just
Friday
realized
the
that.
13th.
Yeah, so it's going to be there. And then, of course, on Saturday night, we're here for Sip, Laugh, and Love.
Yep.
It's going to be going on here next Saturday night. Rob Moore. And again, man, I can't stress out.
And I don't know if there's still reservations available, right?
I believe so.
I've got 2 reservations to give you before we leave tonight.
I believe there are some reservations still available.
If
Yeah,
someone's going to call and they're going to make a reservation, make sure you mention the Bobby Kudo Show. Get a free bottle of wine on the house.
Yeah, definitely. And then we have Sinatra night back again. Taylor's going to be back.
I like Taylor, man.
Yeah,
I really
Taylor's
enjoy
awesome.
him.
He's back here on February 28th, I think.
Okay.
So, Saturday the 28th. And we're going to announce it tonight, so we can't do it yet, but we're going to announce tonight. We do have another comedy show coming up.
All right.
That's going to be May 2nd. That one will have a lot more seating. We're going to be holding that one in the back room. So
Excellent.
Definitely a larger, not larger, but
bigger venue.
It's going to be a bigger show.
Yep.
We got a bigger comedian coming in, a bigger headliner coming in. And then we just announced this is 40.
I saw that
yes.
today. I saw that.
This is
I saw
awesome.
that.
I
Let's talk
love
about
this.
that.
It's up on it.
Yep.
It's up on the website. So it's called This Is 40ish. It's a pop-up, and it's best of disco, 70s, 80s, 90s.
I love it, dude.
All that. And that's DJ Fahrenheit. He's going to be back in the building. He's awesome. I love playing. I did New Year's Eve with him.
Yeah.
He's awesome. Incognito's great, man. Both of those guys are great.
Yeah, they bring their own personalities.
So it's going to be great. And we got tons of other stuff that's going to be happening here at the Brewhouse, 139 South Main Street, downtown Fall River.
Come on down.
Come on down.
Social table events.
Yeah.
Love it. So I've got Manny Silva. He'll be in studio on Thursday for a live cast. So make sure you mark that on your calendar. It's going to be a live cast, so the audience will have the ability to ask him questions and whatever they want to know about the guy. I had him in. We did a one-on-one interview, and I actually told him at the time, like, look, man, I offer it to Boomer, and so I want to offer it to him. They're both running for that Senate seat, and I just want to be as fair. Marco, I'm never about supporting the candidate. I'm about supporting the vote. I want people to show up, and I want people to vote. So if I can provide as much information on the candidates as possible so people can make a good conscious decision, that's what I'm going to do. So Thursday we've got Manny, and then on Friday the 13th, it's Friday Fight Night. Aaron Bonato Boxing.
Yeah.
He is making his debut comeback. He has not boxed in, I think, like 20 years.
Oh, wow.
Back in the day, he took a shot to the head, and it messed up one of his eyes.
Okay.
And so he wasn't able to fight. So the years have passed. He's been training. He finally got the go-ahead and the okay to fight. So he's going to be back in the ring. I got my VIP tickets. I will be in the front row to support my boy on this amazing endeavor. So I can't wait to watch him win that championship. So I'm really proud of that. So that's pretty much all I got. Jody Joe, what do you got there?
Actually, you know what? Hang on a second.
Sure.
No, go for it. Go ahead.
Oh, my fault.
Sure, buddy.
But yesterday I shot a music video, so prepare for that. There's going to be a reel dropping out soon. Obviously, today I'm here. And then tomorrow I will be going to New York City with Bryce Berry. So, that's all I got coming up right now.
Jody Joe Productions.
Yeah.
They want to get a hold of
Jody
you.
Joe Productions. And then Ant's Late Night Show will be back to filming this week.
I keep hearing that, but I don't see it.
What else? We have a New England Hip Hop Journalist tour that we're going to be doing. I'm not going to disclose the location yet, but we just had one in Worcester. And we're on to the next.
I think we got
town.
Lucas.
Lucas
Lucas is going to come
All
on
right,
real
come on in,
quick.
Lucas.
Yeah, come on in, man. We're going to hold off a second here. Lucas is coming on.
Yeah, we're going to come in. I'll go
That's
all
awesome,
night.
man. I know he will.
I'm only stopping because you want me to, dude. I wouldn't stop.
Yeah, no, it's awesome. We got him on.
Sorry, buddy. I'm sure you can figure this out. There you go, buddy.
I think he's put headphones on.
Lucas!
Well, Lucas, what's up, buddy?
Welcome to the show, brother. How you
What's going
doing?
on, brother? What's going on?
I'm sure you know this guy, right? You've met this guy
we met
before,
him
right?
yeah,
You know Marco. Lucas, tell us a little bit about yourself, man. I mean, look, you're like the up and coming dude. I've heard so many great things about you, brother. And
He's
I was
awesome,
and I was
man.
excited. I've been on the social media. I've been checking out your comedy, bro, and I'm with it, dude. I'm all in, bro. I'm all in.
Hang on one second.
You got him on the mic?
There
we
you
go.
go. There you
Thank
go,
you.
bud.
Thank
There you
you.
go.
Thank you. He smokes a lot of pot, bro. I'm sorry.
That's all right. My dad does. So
Oh, there you go. You
All
should
right,
introduce
there you
that.
yeah, so I appreciate that a lot. I've been doing comedy since November 2024 now.
Yeah.
So it's been a good journey. I'm still like, I'm 18, still
I
probably.
was gonna ask you that. I'm sure you get that a lot, right? People are like, hey, how old are you, right?
Yeah, most people think I'm 12.
Yeah. I was about to say, he did look
kinda
12.
I would have said a little older, 13.
Yeah.
13, thank you. I appreciate that. Same maturity as that.
Yeah.
Snow days. Oh, I can play with my dinosaur Lego sets. How exciting.
So tell me, dude, who is it? Who did it for you? You're 18 years old, so obviously very impressionable, right? Who's the comedian that you're like, I want to do that? Like, I want to. That's who I want. That's it right there.
Yeah, Nick Swartzen. Easily Nick
Really?
Swartzen.
Really?
I
Really?
love Nick Swartzen. His
Why?
special
Why?
taste.
What is
Yeah.
it? What is it?
He's so animated. He's so like he can make you laugh just by the noises.
Noises. Yeah,
noises
yeah,
he
I
makes.
agree with you on that. Yeah.
And one of my favorite bits he does is he does a bit about ice brain freezes, and
Okay.
it's like the first person to ever experience a brain freeze is the
Yeah.
bit.
Yeah.
And he just goes like, "Oh my fucking god!"
Yeah.
Can I swear?
Yeah,
Yes,
you can swear.
yeah,
Yeah,
I
yeah.
don't know.
Absolutely.
I just realized that.
Yeah, that's
And
right.
he's
You're
like,
18. You can swear.
yeah, my dad introduced me to swearing since I was 12.
Oh, so
He let me-
just last year.
Well, he smokes pot, so I'm not surprised. I could.
My sexual education was South Park.
Yo, same on that one.
That was good, man. That was good.
Yeah, that's how I found out.
Lucas, where you from? Where you from?
I'm from Rehoboth, Mass.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
I didn't know
That's
that.
from Massachusetts. Yeah, yeah.
No shit.
Yeah.
You're a neighbor. We're neighbors, man. I lived in Berkeley. I was in Berkeley
really?
for the longest time. No kidding. Well, I thought Rehoboth only had people giving away secrets to the government secrets over there,
Oh
right?
yeah, that's a kid that went to the high school I went to.
Wait, that was Dayton, wasn't it?
Yeah, I wrote Dayton
Dayton,
Rehoboth.
Rehoboth is
Rehoboth,
what they-
Yeah, the
Yeah.
high school is DR.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah,
It's
All one
combined.
school.
Did you know who he was?
No, I think he
Dude, how crazy is that?
He was a senior when I was probably in like 8th grade,
Yeah.
or like in middle school, so I never met him.
So you're like the
personally.
best thing to come out of Rehoboth. He's the best thing to come out of
Yeah,
Rehoboth, bro.
there you go.
Yeah,
That
that's
is amazing.
high expectations Diane Rehoboth has. Most kids are like horseback riders or it's all
Yeah.
like old.
I went to Bristol Aggie, so I
Did you really?
I did, bro. I did. I was a diesel mechanics. They were
Yeah.
the only one that offered a diesel mechanic program. So I went to Bristol
Oh, wow.
Aggie for diesel mechanics, and
Oh,
so
that's cool.
that's kind of
Yeah.
where I got exposed to the cow farmers and the
I,
milkers. Yeah.
I wrestled freshman year with Bristol Aggie.
Did you really?
Because Diane Rehoboth and Bristol Aggies won.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
mean, I didn't contribute anything to the team. Let's
Yeah.
put that out there. I was awful, but I was on it.
Yeah. He's got
funny.
a shirt.
It's funny when
So where have you been? Shows where have you been at besides here? I mean, I know I see a lot of your stuff that you do. So
Centerdale, North Providence.
Yeah.
I'm there every Wednesday. It's awesome. It's an awesome place, good room. Doing a February 18th, I'm doing a school project. I'm going to record a set there.
yeah.
I'm in a TV production class in school, so I'm going to grab the cameras from my school, just record a set there. I'm really excited
wow.
for that.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
Dude, I love this.
Yeah.
I love this, man. You
he's
inspire me,
awesome.
man, because to see how young you are, bro, and how you're taking life by the balls.
Yeah.
Bro,
right by the ball.
Right by the balls.
Dude, right by the nuts.
He grabs balls a lot.
a lot, dude, all the time. But dude, honestly and truthfully, man, it really does inspire me because I have people like Jody that are around me, these young people, and I'm always telling them this is your opportunity. Work hard now, and your life won't be hard for the rest of your life. Just give it follow your dreams, and money's a byproduct.
That's
right.
That's what my dad is for me. It's I don't want to end up like that.
Yeah.
I'm kind of he's watching this.
Jesus, he's watching it right now.
Dad, you inspire me.
My son doesn't want to be like me.
He's gonna be fucking douchebag.
right.
Walk home.
But yeah, right. But this is huge, man. That you're not afraid, that you're taking this chance, and that you know what? Even starting
I'm
this
afraid.
now, of what?
I'm afraid. I'm afraid of everything.
Of the snow.
I'm afraid of spiders, I would say.
Okay.
Spiders are scary. The
All
dark.
right.
I'm afraid of the dark.
Yeah.
I think
hear
if you're
that.
not afraid of the dark, you don't have survival instincts.
No? Oh, well, yeah.
Because you don't know.
Well, I mean, I saw some of your survival instincts when he was trying to build a fire.
With
the
the
other
with
day.
the,
With
with the
axe.
axe.
Oh, you watched that? Yeah.
We saw that, bro. We saw that.
Yeah.
We saw
That was your dad,
No,
right? He's
no,
like,
not your
I'm
best moment.
I'm going
Not
to
your
show
best-
you how to start a fire. I need the gas. No.
Dude. And the next level of that is the fact that your dad obviously supports you, bro.
Yeah,
right?
that's awesome. I like that, man.
Right, and that you have that with him.
So grateful
right?
for that. So grateful. He's awesome. He's always been there. Even when I did wrestling and I lost every match, he'd come out to every match and be like, "I'll watch this."
Oh, high school wrestling?
Yeah.
All right. Yeah.
He'd watch me get pins by Ben. So.
Do they do that by weight? Is it by weight?
He does that too.
Yeah, right. Is high school wrestling by weight?
Yeah.
Oh, it is?
Yeah.
Is it by weight?
They usually go by weight. When I was wrestling in high school, what
Division?
do you wrestle
Oh.
for? Is it like D what?
Or the division?
I don't know.
know.
It was fresh. I was just. They would just throw me into some
He
matches.
would just get thrown in with the
I was
guys.
gonna say, obviously, he's a comedian now. He's not doing wrestling
No.
anymore.
Doesn't
Yeah, I
wrestling
forgot. I try to keep those memories out of
And
my
your brothers
mind.
and sisters?
I have 2 older sisters.
Yeah.
And what? And how does that? How do they proud of you? They support you? How does that go?
They're fine.
Yeah.
They're like, they're supportive. My sister, she always goes, she'd come in my room, she goes, "You really think you're funny, huh?"
Yeah.
She likes to make fun of me for
Clearly
being a
you are.
comedian.
Yeah, right. Seriously.
So I got to ask you this, right? So I heard that so you've done shows with a lot of different people
Yes.
of all different levels of celebrityness. So I heard that you did some stuff. Was it with Matt Rife?
So he showed up. So I do the Centerdale every
Yeah,
week in
correct.
North
That's what it was,
Providence.
yeah.
He showed up there to practice material, and he was like, "Okay, I can let a few comedians go before me." And Brad Pierce,
Yep.
is the guy who books there, he let me go right before him.
Wow.
Yeah.
And it was also he got to see me perform.
That's
Which
awesome,
is an
yeah.
awesome experience.
That's awesome, yeah.
All you got to
That's what
do
I
while
heard,
you're
yeah.
performing is just not make eye contact with him, because I did not want to make.
Well, yeah.
I would have. My heartbeat was obviously
Yeah.
crazy.
And you didn't want to end up wrestling with him on the ground.
Exactly right. What's your process? What's your process? Like, you're gonna go on stage tonight. Like, do you work yourself up? Do you know? Do you feel out the crowd? This is the comedy I'm gonna do. Like, do you, or is it?
Yeah, I have a set up. The main thing I try to do is be in a good mood, because that can influence you more than anything. Is not if you're not feeling in like a silly, you're not happy, then you're just not gonna be funny. People can sense your energy, so like giving off a good energy that you want to be there just as much as they want to be there, it helps the most. So I try to just be in a good mood.
Yeah. I mean, I just drink a lot.
me
No,
too.
I'm kidding. That's all.
Right. I'm doing what his dad does.
Yeah. Oh, you really?
We were just sitting down. and
He's
was
gonna
like,
get high with your dad.
Right. We're gonna sit down, smoke a
He
big
was
old
like-
fatty.
He's like, "How mad are you that there aren't chicken tenders?" I was like, "All right, whatever. I don't care."
They don't
Like,
have chicken
Consider
tenders.
doing like America's Got Talent or something like that, dude? Would you consider doing something like that?
I would absolutely consider doing something like that. Yeah, I think that'd be fun.
Yeah. How do you go about that? Would you consider like entering? I mean, is that like, or like, do you have an agent? Is there somebody that you have
My
a
dad.
manager? He manages all your stuff.
He helps me.
So where is he at? We're gonna talk to him right now. We're gonna have you sign you up for America's Got Talent, because you should be, dude. You should go, because I think that you have that. I think.
Really?
You know what, bro? Let me say this. It's funny. I had Annie sitting in the chair, and my statement to her was not against women, but my comment is female comedians are typically always raunchy. Like they usually bring. It's always about like sex or something else like that. I think, and it's funny. I'm not saying it's not funny, but that's typically what you expect. Like, if a female comedian walks up on stage, I'd say, all right, 50-50 shot, she's going to talk about sex,
Well,
right?
I'll say this right now. What
Yeah.
you're talking about. So this is a female who said not sure what Annie was really saying. I couldn't hear all of it, but she made me laugh. and that's a female. She,
I love that.
she was watching the show. So
I
she
love
was like,
that. That's
awesome.
amazing. I love that. That's amazing. That's incredible.
awesome. Yeah,
That's
yeah,
amazing. So, to my point, so I think you bring something different, right? So, you have the status quo. You pretty much expect a comedian, and then I watch you, dude, and I'm like, I don't know what this kid's doing. Like, I don't know what to expect from you, man.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? You're in the backyard swinging an axe. Like,
I'm going to say this about him, and I've watched a lot of his. So I went to go see him the other day, and I just missed his live show. But I've been watching a lot of his stuff, and I'll say, when you see someone, and you just have that it factor, like
that's what you said to me when
this
you.
is
when,
this
I remember
this
you
is
saying
gonna,
that to me.
and I said to you earlier, I
Yes.
said we're getting a video with him, we're getting
Yes.
him on, we want pictures
Yes.
with him, because today's photo here is going to
Yeah.
be the photo that we're going to be sharing in 5
We'll be
years from
bragging
now
about you
when
one
he's
day.
doing the Boston Garden.
Right, we'll be
You know,
bragging
and that's
about
what I'm saying.
him, right?
So it's like, it's just like
Yeah.
Now I
and-
gotta
and I-
make sure that happens.
Yeah, well, yeah. Well,
No pressure, bro. No
yeah,
pressure.
Yeah.
You're
But I
my-
mean,
dude, you're my
5 years,
dream.
I'm like Wendy's drive-through employee. You're like, still have that
do I
picture?
recognize you? Do I recognize you? You killed my dreams, kid.
It's like,
I have
no,
money on you.
I deleted that photo off my phone by now.
Yeah.
That's hilarious. Lucas. Lucas, if people want to book you, want to get in touch with you, how do they do that? How do they?
You can email me lucasestrellacomedy@gmail.com.
Yeah.
My Instagram's Lucas Estrella Comedy, and Facebook Lucas Estrella.
All right,
Yeah.
and you're doing this show tonight. Any upcoming shows that people could?
And they can always get a hold of Social Table as
yeah,
well.
Social Table events.
And Nick's
What?
Comedy Stop also.
Next comedy
Yeah,
stop.
Next Comedy Stop's
Any
awesome.
new shows coming up?
February 10th, I'll be at the Myrtle. February 18th, I'm going to be at the Centerdale for my school project thingy. And then any other dates, check
And
out.
is that that's open to the public? That school one, right?
It's going to
Citadel or
It's everybody can come.
it's a public. Okay.
Yeah. And then just check out my website, lucasestrellacomedy.com.
Patriots, Seahawks.
Patriots.
Yeah. All right.
There it is. All right.
Lucas, thank you so much, brother. We'll see you in a little
Lucas,
bit.
thank
all
you so
right?
much for being here, brother.
Thanks, bud.
Appreciate it. Good luck tonight, man.
Thank you.
Break a leg. Break a leg.
Clearly, Incognito did.
Right? He broke a leg for you, buddy.
TJ.
Hey, yo. Hey, Bobby. Bobby, you should put a future bet on him.
I know, right?
Right.
My future bet's on you, Lucas. Thank you, buddy.
All right, I got to get out of here.
All right,
Get over
brother.
there. I got people.
Well, I'm going to get out of
waiting
here
for
too,
me.
Marco. Thank you so much,
All right,
brother. What a
brother.
great
Always, man.
episode.
Always
I
a pleasure.
appreciate it.
Always a pleasure.
Jojo, thank you so much for being here, brother. I
Of course.
appreciate it. Everybody, remember to like, follow, and subscribe to the show. We need the reviews. We need the likes. It really, really matters. And I appreciate you, everybody. And remember, always remember, listen, come down here tonight. Come hang out with us. We need to see you. Appreciate you all. And remember, all roads lead here, everybody. Have a good night. Thanks.